back to that Frankie Allen basketball camp. Way back. The little 2-on-2 tournament they had. We was probably like, what?
2-on-2.
7?
I think up till we was about 10, because you look like you was about 14.
Little 2-on-2 tournament at the camp.
Yeah, we used to every summer up until June.
Yeah, we should link up and hoop together. Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
We my dog. We go
we
back.
definitely used to kick ass in 2-on-2.
Oh yeah, it wasn't. We were both. He was tall, but he wasn't as tall as I was. But he was kind of, we needed one of us look our age. So
but
we used
you
to
just look like somebody that.
I mean,
right.
You look like you were bringing him to the.
Welcome back to it. Hey. Motherfucking we back in the motherfucking building.
Back in this bitch.
Back in Nash.
That's nothing but Memphis, baby. Hey, that's what we do.
And then past that road was the hood.
Fuck the op.
He said, "Oh, you want a shot?" I said, "Yeah, nigga."
In the city, fuck with me, now I gotta fuck with the city.
Light it up. Light it up.
Welcome to the Raw Room.
Remember outside I told y'all I was in a wedding in Raleigh this weekend, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I told y'all about all my other antics, how crazy it was out there. But this is how I knew it was going to be crazy though, bro. The first person I see when I walk up in this joint, at the check-in desk, you guessed it, a side of mine.
Son of mine. Shout out to EA over there.
Yes, bro.
Not Spoil the Beans no more. What's that shit? The Solid Show.
The Solid Show. That's what it is. The
Comedian,
Solid
my
Show,
dog.
bro. So
Dead
this
folks
man,
partner.
he was out there for a show. He was staying in a hotel and stuff, bro. It was cool. I was like, bro, I feel like some funny shit is gonna happen while we out here, though. I just had a feeling, bro, that some funny stuff was gonna happen, bro. After night one, so I told you it was 2 weddings now, back-to-back weddings. After night one, we get in late, probably around 12 o'clock, so something like that. Wifey in the wedding, so she got to get up at 6, right? Tell me why the fire alarm went off at 3 p.m.
3 p.m. or 3 a.m.?
A.m., my fault. 3 a.m.
I'm gonna say 3 p.m.
3 a.m. My fault. My bad. Let me reel it back. 3 a.m., bro.
Y'all tucked away sleep.
Tucked away sleep. Now listen, I let it go for a little bit. I said, bro, maybe just a false alarm. I pray to God somebody turn this hoe off. It's over with. That joint was going. It was blaring right in your ear. All of us outside, bro. All of us outside. I see my across the way. I said, bro, I'm gonna end up in one of this man comedy joints, bro. It's gonna happen.
So you just ran the scene across the way.
I saw him. I looked at him. He looked at me. He looked around, surveyed. I said, yeah, this is his next skit, bro. It's coming up right here. I'm about to be up in that jump, bro. But man, that shit was crazy. I wanted to ask if y'all ever had one of them jumps happen to y'all in one of these hotels, alarm go off middle of the night, and you gotta go back out there.
Nah, in college though, the dorm room alarm used to go out. Niggas probably pulled their whole.
Shit. That's petty.
It was some shit in Toronto when I was out there with the Argos.
Yeah.
The spot that they had us staying downtown, right across from the tower.
Yeah.
Right behind the stadium. For whatever reason, bro, get back from practice and damn alarm was literally going off until like 8 o'clock that night, bro. I got home at like 12:01, bro.
And it was still going off?
The whole day, bro. I don't even know. It's one of them high rises. They got, 30-something floors, bro.
If you pull the file on $500 fine, 6 months in prison, or both. Hold on, bro. $500 ain't equivalent to 6 months in prison.
Bro. That man don't even math up, bro.
That ain't even mathing, bro.
Either the $500 fine or 6 months in prison.
Or both.
Damn.
That's crazy. Let's get out of here.
That's crazy, bro.
Introduce us, bro. Do that shit you be doing.
All right, we back in the building, baby. It's another week of the Raw Room. Back with another great episode. And before we get into that, make sure the roomies, y'all know what to do. Drop in the comments, hit that share button. If you ain't got your notifications on, turn them on. If you ain't hit that subscribe button, go ahead, hit that, and let us get into it, man. We got a special guest in here, but I'm going to let DB get into the introduction. Hey, hold on. If you ain't in the Discord, go ahead, hop in there.
Yep, get in there.
Tap in with all the updates and announcements. Go ahead.
Tune in, get in there. But remember, like, when Rich Homie pulled up and I said, hey, this one of the ones, nigga, we go, hey, I got some memories to go back, 2012, 2013. But this nigga here today, I got some memories to go back to 03, 04, 05. You know what I'm saying? All the way up to today. Now I got a great story and I need to clear the air.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I got to clear the air.
I've been waiting for this.
Nigga, I'm in the mirror in the bathroom at the house. Get myself together. How I'm finna say this to this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
In the mirror rehearsing.
Hey, I cleared the air with everybody. Dexter McCluster had to clear the air with him. I had to make an apology. Who else? Nick Ballore. I'm clearing the air. I'm whooping everybody's ass. All that shit. Right. But this one hurt my heart.
I know it did.
Bro, you knew about it too when it happened, bro.
I know.
All right. I don't know if you remember this, but let's try to backtrack. I remember the 2016. I'm playing for the Oakland Raiders. I want to say this might be our first game of the season. I think it was. I had 30 people from Memphis come. 30.
30.
Nigga, we had to get a VIP. They couldn't even say, my grandma come, she ain't finna outside, nigga. It's September.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Right.
We getting the VIP. 30 people. Had 32 tickets. 30 people pulled up. Now you wondering, who the fuck didn't use them 2 tickets?
Okay.
Free ticket now.
Okay.
First of all, wait. I told you I had the VIP with 32. Really, the VIP had 30.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm like, oh, we pull up in the Ville. I'm playing for the Raiders. My first time playing in Tennessee.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I'm finna hit this nigga Lito up and get this nigga ticket to the game, nigga. Ooh, that shit so loud, nigga.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hit my nigga up. I want to say this shit was emailed them. No, I want to say it was a DMs or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But he replied back. Guess what? King, Jalen, I didn't get the team tickets. It's a weight game. You know when you sit on a weight team ticket.
Oh, up top.
Yeah, my ass go. I want ticket.
You got ticket tickets.
Yeah, you got ticket
you caught
tickets.
these.
You got real
I got my boy some real tickets.
Right. Yeah.
I ain't
you
gonna put them out there on
get the visitors.
Wasn't no discount on them hoes.
No, ain't no discount. You paying them hoes all 17 taxes they got on Ticketmaster. I pay all of them hoes.
Thanks.
Well, come on, man. Yeah.
I know where the tickets at. I know my family. I see them in the VIP up there. You know, my daddy, he do that whistle every time I run out. So I know where they at. Salute. You know what I'm saying? Look at the whole family. And I look over to section 112.
You know the section?
Yeah, you know them seats are.
You check
where they at. The seats. You know
I ain't tripping though, because it's early. It's early. We just came out for national anthem. You know how niggas is. They be a little late.
Right.
I ain't tripping. No. 2-3 series go by.
2-3 series go by.
Nigga do be checking for your family sometimes.
Man, maybe got a little traffic or something. You know? Hope he all right.
Hope he good.
Hope he all right.
Nigga, I come back after halftime. This nigga ain't coming. Crazy thing. The next year, guess who Daren Bates ended up playing for? The Titans.
Fucking Tennessee Titans.
Random as fuck. I got who I'm with, bro. I'm about to walk in Kung Fu. I see this nigga walking down the street.
Hell no.
Hey, bro. What the fuck? That was the first thing I said to this nigga. Hey, bro, you know I got your ticket. You know hey, bro. I want to say, whoever fuck I was with that night, bro. I let them niggas know for about 30 minutes what was going on. They didn't even know, like they weren't from here.
Yeah. Okay.
So I had to explain to these niggas.
They
thought I was
funny as fuck.
They thought I was bullshitting.
Yeah.
Nigga. That's bigger than what you think.
It's bigger than what it is.
Anyway, welcome Starlito.
What an introduction, man.
You killed that, bro. Hey, we appreciate you for coming on, bro. This has been a long time ago. This is one of them ones, bro. Like I said, hey, been listening to this nigga since for a long ass time, bro. For a long time, bro. We appreciate you coming.
And my fault, man. September 2016, I used to be high as hell. I can't call it. I don't know why I wouldn't have went to the game. Whatever happened Saturday night, maybe.
That was the only explanation right there.
Went over to the next day on Sunday.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I probably, it was probably an early game.
Yeah,
it was probably an early game.
One of the 12 p.m. games.
You ain't the only one that did to me because somebody else did to me too.
Damn.
But I'm a sports fan, man. That's actually, what I'm saying, a hobby of mine is going to spectator events and catching sports live. So other than just some other circumstances, I wouldn't have just shot you a blank, and I hate you came out of pocket for it more than anything.
That's
so,
real.
When you ran up on me, I probably was even more. Catching me out on the Munbury on a random Saturday night.
You said Kung Fu.
That was a long time ago, man.
If I was at Kung Fu, then I was probably, on it then too.
Oh, man.
Yeah, for shit show.
Oh, wait.
Man, hey, I want to go ahead and get straight to it, bro.
Yeah.
My first song I ever heard from this nigga, like I just got through playing, is All Right. All right. All right. Come on, man. Now, all Tennessee niggas know Renaissance Gangsta. All the niggas in Tennessee know that.
Yeah.
That was one of the first ones to get me going, get me popping. Now, I got my first question off the rip. Yo, Flo, It's different from anybody else's, bro. Like, couple niggas I try to put on to Alabama, Mississippi. Niggas be like, oh, that man rap lazy as hell.
Yeah.
But hey, yeah, but that nigga spitting now. Shit he saying some real shit. Right? Like, how did you come up with your flow? Like, you just saying, fuck it, I'm just gonna, this how I talk, this how I'm gonna go.
Yeah, it just probably evolved. One is just getting comfortable, you know what I'm saying, with, I guess, maybe it started with kind of rapping more or less how I speak, but my voice changed over the years. Like, I used to smoke like a damn chimney, and that changed my voice a few times. And, you know, other things I used to indulge in probably paced it a little bit, but I don't know. I just think to each his own. Like I just kind of found my own way of approaching it, but probably a lot of influences. Like, cause even when I was younger, I listened to music from all over, and I think just them different pockets of music probably influenced my sound. But in part, like I don't really get too excited as far as like raising my voice and all of that, so that probably translates. You was playing some old stuff, and I was kind of laughing at how my voice sounded then.
See, that's the Lito I know. Like, that's the Lito I know.
You know, just being younger and a little bit wilder, trying to make music for the clubs. But then I kind of grew out of that. You know, early on, I got a record deal when I was real young, and it was like, we need a club single. We need, you know, I was almost being guided into making a certain type of song, and after a while, I think I probably just kind of rebelled against that and was like, man, fuck that, I'm gonna make the kind of music I want to make, which was, you know what I'm saying, a different type of vibe. And then once I saw people gravitating toward that, it was like, well, shit, I'm gonna just do me.
You was just talking about you got a record deal young. Now, as I knew you coming in the game, you were Yo Gotti.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I remember seeing you and Zilla. Y'all, I just knew, hey, nigga, Memphis, we finna be up. Whole Tennessee finna be up. Zilla, Lito. Like, talk to me about that, because, you know, so that kind of just fickled out. It seemed like they went a different route or whatever they had going on.
Right. I say, really, at the time, I went a different route more than anything. I mean, because for sure, Gotti went on and continued to do what he was doing, like, from the time I met him. But it was an era. It was a time. You know, I spent probably about 7 years within that camp, even before Zed even came around. So from my time going to TSU, I think I linked with Yo Gotti in like 2004. And I was working hand in hand with him till about 2011. So, I mean, you know, got a lot of game, a lot of memories, experiences. We closed the deal. We put out a lot of timeless music. And I think more than anything, we just learned a whole lot. And both parties, I think, applied it in their own ways and took it up, you know, another notch and went farther past the time I was working together. But yeah, I think at a point I just, you know, you just grow into your own. And but for sure that time, like, offered me a lot of like seasoning and gave me, you know what I'm saying, kind of propelled me to where I was able to take it as like an independent artist. But for sure, I look at it as an era. Like, I look back on a lot of that music like, damn, we did a lot.
Y'all did a lot. Before we get too far to music now, you got the people that know your lyrics, you reference a lot of sports.
Yeah.
Football, basketball, baseball, nigga, you reference a lot. Growing up, I know you hoop. What else you was out here doing?
Man, I played football up until high school age. My high school didn't have a football team, and the only school we could have played for was, I wasn't trying to play for them.
What school had y'all?
I would have had to play with Hillwood. Oh, yeah, and that wasn't going.
Hold on.
What's up with Hillwood, King?
Yeah, no, he went to Hillwood. They were terrible at football.
Yeah, I mean,
it was trash.
Yeah, they weren't good at football, but then it was so far from where I lived, wasn't nobody taking me to football practice over there. Like, going
and
to
then
school.
They would have had him trying to do everything. It just wouldn't have been good.
And I skipped a grade, so that football shit was really over with. Like, I think I was 13 when I started high school, and niggas was grown looking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm 5'5", 5'6". Like, that's a lot different than playing like youth football with everybody your age. Like, playing against 17, 18-year-olds, that shit over with. I'm cool.
Yeah, me and Lito go back to that Frankie Allen basketball camp way back. The little 2-on-2 tournament they had. We was probably like, what?
2-on-2?
7?
I think up till we was about 10 because you looked like you was about 14.
That's not about right. We used to play that little 2-on-2 tournament at camp.
Yeah, we used to do every summer up at TSU.
Yeah, we should link up and hoop together. Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
That's my dog. We go
we
back.
definitely used to kick ass in 2-on-2.
Oh yeah, it wasn't. We were both like he wasn't. He was tall, but he wasn't as tall as I was. But he was kind. We needed one of us look our age.
Like,
so
but
we used
you
to
just look like somebody's dad.
I mean,
Right.
You look like you were bringing him to the
they definitely made us play up. Past our age.
We used to win. We used to win against. We used to beat them too.
Yeah, that was good times.
Yeah, Frankie Allen basketball camp.
Hey,
my mama found my T-shirt about 5-6 years ago. She found one of them T-shirts from that Frankie Allen.
You can still wear it.
All right, base.
Shooting. Yeah, they shooting early. Shooting early today.
Take your fucking shot.
But yeah, it was basketball. Like in high school, I played high school ball, AAU, not all of that. Like all throughout high school and against a lot of guys that did a lot. You know what I'm saying? In the basketball.
Who was you playing against back then?
I played against Corey Brewer.
He went straight to
he was in my district in high school actually.
Okay.
And he never got a W against me.
No. There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
My guy Penny Collins, the coach over at TSU. We played AAU together.
Okay.
A lot of guys played like D1 overseas and other. Matter of fact, CJ Watson had a nice long NBA career. He played with us one summer. Played against like Raymond Felton, Rashad McCants.
Raymond
Felton. Raymond Felton, probably the best player I ever was on the court with at the same time. At that time, that nigga was cold.
Definitely cold for sure.
And everybody in my age range from Memphis, we played them every summer. And like D. Byers, Sean Williams, Jeremy Hunt, Clyde,
Jay Hunt,
Jay Hunt, yeah.
I don't want to leave nobody. Andre Allen, like
Andre Allen, yeah.
That was every summer, like them guys, they was cold. I mean, Memphis was like a damn factory at that time.
Yeah.
I mean, it still is shit
for sure.
But then, you're right.
Back then, they would put him out. It was like a stretch for a while.
Wow,
it was a stretch. Yeah.
But so when you get into the music then?
I started recording when I was in high school, probably like 10th grade. I started putting out music. I was, I think, 18, turning 19. Yeah, like freshman year.
What got you?
My sophomore year of college.
What got you? You got people in your family musical, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, not really.
He just said, fuck it, this is what I want to do. I'm going to pick it up.
I mean, environmentally, it's like play ball or rap. Like, kind of the ideals that's out there for us. Like, I mean, the role models as far as something like constructive and going a straight narrow path is at that time especially was rare. Mm-hmm. And resources probably even more limited. So what we aspire to be kind of is between them things and just being a realist and kind of smart enough to know like, I guess it's the same odds in music, but it was something new. It was kind of something new to tap into.
When did you like realize like shit, it ain't ball for me?
Shit. When I started playing the Raymond Feltons and matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you, we went to the AAU Nationals. I want to say when I was like 16, we went to Detroit and played in the Nationals. And the first game up there, and this is after playing them cats from Memphis. That was like they was on a different level, honestly. Right. But we made it to Nationals, so we feeling like we doing something. Shit, man, the first game, I want to say the gym flooded where we were supposed to play. They moved our game to the Palace where the Pistons play. We hyped, we in the NBA locker room. We feeling it, okay? Yeah. Man, we go out there and get beat by 63 points.
Damn.
It was, the worst ass kicking ever on a basketball court. And the team we play, on the NBA court. So, probably right then,
who y'all playing?
They was from Boston. It was a team called BABC. They actually won They won the Nationals. They actually won the whole Nationals. So y'all felt a little bit. At least and they beat everybody by 40 or 50. They beat the shit out of us.
60 is crazy.
And probably right then, like when I'm sitting, looking at the Pistons logo and going back to the locker room. Right then,
all the talent out there.
I was like, this shit over with.
Oh, wow.
That was it. That's the last time you're going to be on the NBA court was
Exactly.
Like,
was right
without paying
as a
for-
player
yeah,
type
without
shit,
paying
yeah.
for a ticket.
Yeah.
Kinda. But I mean, on another level, it made a nigga come back and work harder. Like it's people out there that really do this shit. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
I wanted to come back and improve my game for the level we was on, but I'm like, nah, it's levels to this shit. Kinda thing. And the rest of the week and a half we was up there, I was like, yeah, some of these niggas they going to the NBA. Like, we can try to get to college with this shit. Kind of, that type of time. But right then it was like a realization. And then that same time I was recording music and we'd be on road trips and my peers, these same people I'm hooping with, I'm rapping on the back of the van on the way to games. I'm playing them the stuff I'm recording, and everybody's like, man, you cold. Yeah. So, my confidence probably shot from playing these otherworldly Space Jam type of niggas, monsters out here.
Right.
I'm also my peers, kind of like putting a batter in my back that like, hey, maybe I can do this over here.
Yeah.
And it was a hobby, a passion project, and as you gain confidence and keep chipping away, it was just something that I just built on from there.
Was you doing everything like the producing too, making your own beats and all that, or were you seeing somebody at the time when you put up those first jumps?
I actually, funny story is I wanted to make beats before I wanted to be a rapper. And I wasn't that good at that either. And,
yeah.
But
shit.
With that, it was like
That's it.
Man name was All-Star back then.
Yeah. The Cashville Prince, nigga. Hell yeah.
That's the sure. I wanted to make beats, and that probably led me to like understand the technical side of making music a little better, because that was actually probably my first ambition. But I gave that shit up right away too. I started hearing people beats, and I'm like, that shit way better than mine. Like whenever I let people hear shit, they would say the rap was cold. Nobody was ever like really saying nothing about the beats. Or even early on, I was rapping on other people's beats and whatever, just to try to get heard.
Yeah.
So I figured that was gonna be a way more uphill climb trying to get on. Like I wanted to be Manny Fresh before I wanted to be one of the hot boys kind of thing, like originally. But nah, it grew into just like the writing. You know what I'm saying? I felt like my talent was in my pen. And just kind of pushing from there.
All right, I don't know no other way to ask this, but straightforward. Why didn't you put out a lot of music or much music when you was with CMG? We got it now.
I feel like I put out a lot of music during that time, but we had a production deal with Cash Money, so it was kind of like, it's like a hierarchy kind of thing. It was getting it signed off on. It was, I guess, a chain of command is what I'm trying to say. It was really I'm signed to somebody who signed to somebody else, and
I see. That makes sense, because this nigga said I caught 5 charges when I was on the same level with Wayne. I barely know that nigga.
Yeah, real talk.
I mean, related.
Damn.
Yeah, it was kind of like getting it signed off on, because it's you just follow the money like anything in business. But I put out a lot of music. I mean, shit, me and Gotti probably put out 30, 40 songs.
Yeah.
But it was like getting it put out through Universal Motown, which was at the top of the food chain. Like by the time they cutting a check, this just business. By the time they spending money, it's all about how we gonna get our money back. Yeah. And we really ain't trying to spend no more money until we figure out how we gonna, recoup on our investment. And so whereas like I might have been rapping my ass off and it might have reached people on the underground level, that shit really don't move the needle. You know what I'm saying? People spending 6 figures at a time, or they going out for ad buys and pitching to radio. They want the one that, you know what I'm saying, that we can get it all back at once kind of thing. So, it was kind of like, as an artist on like a purist level, I'm just falling in love with making music or making the music, and also learning the game of how to get the music to the people. Because whereas I was doing mixtapes and just out the trunk, like that's how I got on.
Yeah.
I'm now part of
in the streets though, nigga.
And now I'm part of a system where like they trying to mass produce it and ship it out and go radio and do all this, you know what I'm saying, sync all their resources, when it's like that, that out the trunk push. Like to this day, I feel like if we had just kept chipping away what we was doing, it probably would have been grander. But you kind of get caught in the headlights of it all, and it's like, well, shit, used to watch these dudes on TV, and I want to do what they've been do it that way too. So
Yeah.
I mean, the simple answer is just the business of it.
So did that make it easy for you to be like, hey, I'm going indie?
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Yeah,
It was really like
You ain't had no choice.
Yeah, I was
type
gonna
shit.
say I really
Yeah.
have a choice.
Yeah.
Like at the time, it was just like I grew such a passion for it, and I was growing audience too. Like, cause I really never stopped chipping away. So same way you say you've been listening to my music for going on 20 years, it's a lot of people that maybe not the whole 20, but maybe they came along 15 years ago, 10 years ago. It's just been like snowball effect. It's just been building. So it would have been a disservice of myself to just, sit and wait or do nothing when I feel like, it's something out there for me. And I can just keep building on that. But also, like I said, I got a lot of game along the way. I learned a lot. It was like, all right, next time, maybe I don't want nobody money. You know what I'm saying? So I can move at my own pace.
Yeah.
And even if it's, all right, we might not move 1 million units, but if I sell 10,000 units, I can make my money back that I put into it, and I can do it again. And I can do it again whenever I want to.
Right.
Yeah.
And, since then, like I said, I was working in this system in the time since. I probably put out 15 to 20 projects, like commercially.
Yeah.
A few of them charted, on Billboard and otherwise, but it was just my brain trust or, my resources. Because, the game changed too. And I came in at such a, unique time when it was still, I used to record on DAT tapes and, it was very, I pressed vinyl records and shipped them out. Like, things is the technology, one of the CDs ain't even a thing.
yeah,
Not at all.
Not to mention,
physical copies.
Yeah, I was gonna say putting 100,000, probably 100,000 plus physical units in the streets. Without it being commercial. This is just promotional material.
Right, that's all he did. That shit,
a new artist that's popping, probably ain't pressed one CD.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
But when you was on YouTube, nigga dropping out them videos and you dropped a musical, then this nigga just dropping video after video for damn near every song on the mixtape. Nigga, I was so influenced. You see the chain this nigga got on? What does that say? The
Grind
same
hard,
shit, nigga. I was motivated, you hear me? Nigga said grind. Oh, say less, nigga. I bought a t-shirt, nigga. Everything. I'm all around all the talking about trash bag gang, bitch. What you talking about? What? Them niggas tell you I had that shit all on, bro. Yeah,
but yeah, that was just really it, man. It was it was go for what you know, go for broke with this or tap out. And that wasn't, that wasn't in my spirit to quit. I definitely developed and harnessed a work ethic from being around the people that I was working amongst. Cause for sure, all them are the ultimate success stories and coming from little to nothing. So I always took an inspiration of shit, I can do that too. The same thing I was saying about basketball. I was like, okay, them niggas got it, but let me figure out what I can figure out. I left from that national tournament, came back and all district, all region, or shit, y'all niggas ain't that good because I just played some niggas that was doing this shit to the highest level possible. And that's the same way probably with rap. I'm I didn't know him that well, but I'm recording in this room with Lil Wayne down there making all the shit that we all, everybody in the world is listening to right now. So I'm one thing I do see is he don't leave out of the, you know what I'm saying? He living and breathing this shit. So the same way, like you said, when I'm shooting a video to every song possible, I'm going to use what I got. I'm I'm watching people get on, vlogging and just showing their everyday life. So I'm gonna go buy a camera and I'm gonna hire my homeboy to just keep the camera rolling. You know what I'm saying? I want him to see what I'm saying.
That's what we trying to teach man.
Just keep that motherfucker going. So it's cool that you say that because I feel like a lot of people always ask the question, do you prefer being on a label or do you prefer indie? Yeah. But in your case, it's more so hey, I learned from the label side of it as well to put towards my own craft. You know what I'm saying? So it was almost like, in your case, you feel like you needed that a little bit just to get you where you were now? Or were you, even if you can do it over again, would you go straight indie and just do it from the beginning like that?
Man, that's a great question because it's butterfly effect. You change one thing, you change everything.
That shit might go crashing down. Yeah.
Right. But hypothetically, I think all my experiences, like I said, catapulted me to
the next,
to whatever the next level. If it wasn't a steady climb, it was, ebbs and flows and losses and lessons and everything in between. But I do think it's just a difference of what I came out on the back end, a lot of that knowing. I don't think the problem was signing a deal. I think it was a lack of information going into. Like I had the talent enough to be on somebody's radar, enough for somebody to make a blind investment, and but I didn't have enough game to do what needed to be done with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm accountable enough to look at it that way too. It was just like, oh shit, they rocking with me, or they think enough of it. And in truth, it wasn't that it was like luck that I had gotten there, but the game plan wasn't really intact enough to, you know what I'm saying? I've taken meetings and turned down deals since because I felt like our vision didn't align, because I knew what I wanted to do. And I'm like, even if the math was right, it's kind of like, I don't want to be bound to that. I might, in 6 months, want to go in a different direction, or or don't want to be a part of this system. But I think it's hit or miss, and it's kind of about what you're trying to get out of it. Like at that time, at 19, honestly, it was almost like a cool factor. Like a deal was almost like
I got a deal.
I got a
token
deal. That's what I'm
thing.
supposed
Yeah,
to
it was
do.
like that's almost what you aspired
That's the
to
goal.
do.
That's the high.
Right. Versus looking back, shit, if I could have sold X amount of units 10 times on my own, like, that's my own deal.
Yeah,
like, what
in the
is,
same
what
your own
is it?
ticket, basically.
Right. And so it's just, it's all about perspective.
Yeah.
And for where I am now, it's like, sure, who wouldn't want to spend somebody else's money rather than have to spend your own? But it's like, you got to accept everything else to come with that. Because like I had all them voices and otherwise like, do it like this, try this, do this. And I'm like, man, I'm the expert at me being me. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
for my fans, for my demo audit,
Hey, so you spoke about, having a lot of learning experiences throughout your time, say 7 some years. So would you say, like in our professional sports, I would say we got a learning moment. You got a learning experience. You had that welcome to the league moment. Did you have one of those moments or a couple of those moments you like, damn, this how this bullshit is, or this is what this is, this how I got to play the game or whatever?
Yeah, a lot of them, but a lot of them was via like mistakes. It was a lot of things like I probably saw that I ain't like necessarily like agree with personally or like morally or otherwise, but I learned more from the mistakes. And eventually, like, I think the key thing is learn how to learn from other people's mistakes rather than making them yourself. But it was one of the most like teachable things for me that I would always get in trouble, and because I value like being around like that whole element of like keeping it real. Like I felt like if I'm not living my raps, then what I'm even rapping for down there. So I used to kind of look at it like, man, what I'm gonna be on a tour bus following y'all around for when I could be over here in the hood where it's going down. And so, this gonna make my raps more authentic. Or I mean, it wasn't that simple, you know what I'm saying? It was partially, it was just a life level and just, where you at, just young and wild or whatever. But I didn't value like being there was half the battle. You know what I'm saying? There's been so many opportunities where I was just a fly on the wall. I was just moving around almost in the entourage. But because I stayed there and I stayed down, or I doubled back some years later and like, man, I met you one time when I was just with Bruh and them. And then, I remember that. And then now I'm in a favorable position. Versus some of them same situations where I probably was like, man, I ain't just gonna be tagging along. And then I look up and I done caught another pistol charge, or you know what I'm saying? I'm into some other shit because it's like I chose this over that. So the teachable moment was like, man, what you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? What are you really doing? Because and I'm not really keeping it real if I'm not being the great person that everybody's, you know what I'm saying? Everybody see my greatness out of being on point, being on task, and being on my grind. Versus, but it's a hip hop and rap and street rap is a weird, it's a weird dynamic because it's like, people view even with like the youngsters, it's like
I was gonna ask about that.
It's like it's more about authenticity and credibility over the actual like skill set of rapping these days. But that was part of it. It was like 1 foot in, tiptoeing that line. I learned like, nah, you gonna get out of this shit what you put into it, including like if you divide your energy, well, you gonna get the energy to come with all the rest of this shit too. And some of the people that I'm looking at, even some of the situations, I'm like, man, I ain't tagging along. I had to really like refocus and like, man, they own this full time. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what they project. Like they in the studio, they own, you know what I'm saying? They rap hustling, they on the rap grind full time. Like even like it's kind of, you know what I'm saying? You would be a little jaded for looking at it for what you think of it as, but eventually like valuing that different. Like, you know what I'm saying? I probably wore a chip on my shoulder like, man, these niggas ain't really doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's like versus
Yeah.
probably for good reason. That's probably, you know what I'm saying? That's probably wise.
Yeah.
Maybe they, or this shit that I'm propping up or valuing is some bullshit. You know? So that was the lesson as much as anything. And I try to share that, you know what I'm saying, with people like, man, it's cool that you really that, but you gonna really get everything to come with it. You know what I'm saying? So are you really trying to do this over here? Because if so, like, do it.
It's more than one way to get something accomplished, basically.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. Like, we can all do it how we want to, but then it's like, you kind of look at somebody like, man, that shit look lame as hell, but man, winning though.
It's working.
Right. I'll be lame in here real quick for a but I ain't really like that though. You know what I'm saying? When you were making beats and then you realize like, hey, these other beats these folks making is probably hitting a little better now. You didn't, to me, for the longest, you done been with the same niggas for a while. Coop, Logan Garrett, Band Play. Like, is it that you find these niggas and you like, hey, I'm sticking with these boys?
Yeah, as far as like production, like I think any most rappers like crafting a unique sound is almost like half the battle. But also having a range and being diverse enough, like I probably have go-to guys or people I have worked with traditionally, but on my last album, I worked with producers I never worked with before. This new album I'm about to drop next month is like probably 80% of the album is one of them new producers from last album and another guy I hadn't worked with in years and years. It's just a lot of times it's whatever just resonate with me. And it's just timing too. Now I got like I said, the go-to guys that I'm gonna tap in with like when it's time to work. But I think a lot of it is just finding your own sound. I've credited like my engineer as like MVP with my whole like operation as far as how my music sound, because like you were saying, the lazy flow and otherwise, like I found somebody that was able to make my voice audible on whatever kind of beat I'm on. You know what I'm saying? I got confidence. I can record at the crib. I can record it in the studio in America. If I can get them files to him, he gonna, you know what I'm saying, make it sound like he know how he can like interpret my sound for, you know, the public. But as far as producers, it's like, man, I don't really limit myself to it, but I do have, you know what I'm saying, the people I prefer to work with just because they deliver time and time again.
Okay. That makes sense though. But damn, them boys down should be coming through for your ass for a long time on them beats.
Yeah.
That nigga shit. Boy, you hear that bit come on, especially when they come on in the beginning. That's some leader. That's some fucking leader.
I got another question too. So, talking about production, beats, you said you got an album dropping next month.
Yeah.
I know you got a show next month too,
Coming
right?
Up at the Brooklyn Bowl, right?
Yeah. You got a show next month too.
Nashville, Brooklyn Bowl.
At Brooklyn Bowl.
July 26th.
There we go. There we go. I was going to ask, so you got a lot of music. How do you go about choosing the set list? Like, is it based off the city? I mean, cause like here in Nashville, for instance, you know what I'm saying?
You can put the classics on, bro.
Right. You know what I mean? So like, when it comes to performing, like, do you change your set list depending on where you at? Or is it going to be like the same set list if you...
I vary it based on where I am.
Okay.
And also the type of venue, you know, to a degree, like the crowd that I'm expecting. I've gone out with like a live band, and so that kind of dictated what type of records I was performing, because the band might sound better. Like last time I went out with a live band, I did several songs I had never performed before. Just off the feel of it, and was almost like telling a story via the show. And then in certain spots, so it's like
that's how fire.
I'm going to a club. You know what I'm saying? By the time I get the deposit for the show, get the contract, it's at a strip club somewhere. So I'm like, I ain't finna over rap. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
Niggas ain't in here trying to really hit lyrical. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had to might tap more into when I was doing club music or features that I've done. You know what I'm saying? The music that I know connected, because you can pull out the metrics and see what was what. Right. But I mean, one thing that I realize is by the time I'm on a bill and doing a concert, more or less is, you know what I'm saying, is my audience. So I don't do talent shows, or I don't just go out there like blindly. Like
you ever did a bar mitzvah?
Nah, I haven't. I don't think.
Hey, that shit always be crazy to me when rappers be a bar mitzvah.
Be a bar mitzvah.
That shit be crazy.
But you know, it's normally the crowd's pretty receptive to whatever I'm gonna get up there and do. But
whatever you feeling, you be like, all right, this is what I'm gonna give them.
Yeah, but I try to stay in a pocket of what I care, how I care to project myself as an artist. Like, and I mean, a lot of times, you know, I might get out of stage or I hear from, man, do this one, or, you know what I'm saying, people making a request, or, man, why you ain't perform this? This is my favorite song. And I might take that into consideration moving forward. Like, if I hear the same song enough, like, damn, maybe I should be performing that song.
Right.
But it varies, because there's certain cities I've been going to, performing in for going on 20 years. Yeah. So the range might be a little, you know, it might be a longer show, or what I tap into. Like, I can remember when I first got out of like the Mid-South and Southeast, kind of like I was performing Chitlin Circuit and in the same range for a while. I first started going like Midwest and doing shows like Ohio or Michigan and shit. This was probably like 2011, 2012. And this is after years and years of doing Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee, of course, over and over, like running through the same, you know, the Mid-South. And I remember kind of being like spooked, like, man, I ain't gonna know none of this shit. Like, I knew the music that was connecting, you know, via the internet, or because I was putting out music videos and the views was going up. So I'm like, I know I can perform this new mixtape, but I'm like, man, they ain't gonna know. I'm gonna get up there and look dumb as hell. It was one show, I can't remember the city in Ohio, but whatever song came out to, they went crazy, like word for word. It's probably 2,000 people, and they word for word. I'm feeling it.
Right.
Got the feeling too much. Cut something else on from about 2-3 mixtapes before that. Ooh. Everybody just standing there looking like, you don't know this.
Switch up crazy.
Like, that's cool, but the hell you talking about? And so I always take that into consideration too. Like, I mean, the internet makes it. The internet make the world smaller, is what I believe. And like now, people do have the access to go tap into the older stuff. But at that time, that was one of them pivotal moments where I was like, I wasn't quite popping on the internet as hard. That was more on my hand-to-hand buzz. We used to go to Kentucky Derbies and HBCU weekends, and that wasn't up in Ohio. We ain't making this far.
Ain't making it up there yet.
I mean, it was the most drastic, like, you know what I'm saying, night and day from
they was lit.
And I looked around and was like to the DJ, like, man, play one of them off the last mixtape. Skip the next 3 songs. Like,
skip the next 3, get back to it.
Get off my line, or, you know what I'm saying? Shit that they know. Like, but you know, it's experience too.
Yeah.
Like,
when did you and Gage link up?
We linked in 2013.
That's when y'all dropped the first song. Yeah, that right there, NYB. Is that the first jump?
Yep.
Y'all killed this. Y'all niggas like y'all were hot as fuck on this music video.
Yeah, it was hot as shit.
Y'all shot it in Louisiana?
In Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
We actually shot that in Atlanta. The day I met him, the day that I recorded that verse. I had heard him like shout me out on some radio interviews, like super randomly. I heard a like satellite radio interview, and he was giving me my props. I didn't know who it was. I was sitting in the car, like randomly you hear your name, and
who is it? Yeah.
And so I listened to the rest of the interview, figured out who it was, and tapped into his music. And his people at Atlantic had reached out about featuring on his upcoming album. because I heard the interview, it was just kind of like, all right, I'm gonna do it. We'll do a swap or whatever. I did the verse and was like, I'm heading to Atlanta. I'm about to send you the files. They was like, man, he in Atlanta. We sent, exchange numbers, and I ended up going to the studio, I think, with Don Tripp. And bro pulled up, and we did about 6 songs that night. You know what I'm saying?
Because you got that nigga on Cold Turkey.
Cold Turkey.
Yeah, quite a few.
Couple,
He got a few.
couple times, nigga.
But all them Cold Turkey songs was probably like from that same
outfit, yeah.
And, we was just rocking from there with that whole summer. We was just linking up, doing music, shooting videos, linking in LA a lot. I think the other video was in LA. And
I got this.
And then we went on tour. We went on tour that fall. So probably like within 6 months, went on like a 15-city tour run, continued to do music for a while. And that was, about 10 years ago, something like that.
Damn, it's been that long?
That Cold Turkey album, you had, like I said, it was a lot of Gates. It was a lot of Dolph in there, too.
Yeah,
like, when y'all like...
That was coming up next. Go
ahead, my fault.
You know, I
was going to say, like, I mean... cause he was on there a few times, too. Were y'all doing that in person, like, live? Or are y'all, like, just sending stuff back and forth at that point?
The majority
I was
of
going to
music,
ask, have you recorded with him in like a session before?
They got videos.
Yeah, the majority of the music that me and Dolph did, we did in person. The vast majority of it. We emailed some stuff before as well, just, from like niggas are just busy. Like, but we always will record whenever we cross paths. And, we did a lot of shows and stuff together too during that time, but yeah, the majority of it we did in person. I think those Cold Turkey songs, he may have actually emailed, but we still was like linking up a whole lot during that time. I think when he was on Fried Turkey, we did that in person because I think I had introduced Dolph and Kevin Gates to each other at the studio. It was
okay,
and like Gates was getting on the album and leaving, and Dolph was coming in to get on the album because I was right at my deadline trying to turn it in.
Yeah.
It was right before we went on that tour, so it was just like small world of them actually. Like, it was kind of cool. It was, wish there had been more cameras that'll document, you know what I'm saying, moments like that.
Yeah, right. For sure.
Now, the biggest one of them all. Some of y'all think Luka and Kyrie the best duo there ever has been. Some of y'all niggas think
that was so
Mike and Pip the best duo.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Starlito and Don Tripp.
Yeah. Hey.
The best two-man game, pick and roll, pick and pop, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Step brothers.
You know how Luka throw that bitch up there to likely?
Frank Allen count.
Yeah. Hey, these two motherfuckers, and that ain't even the one. Now, obviously, I think Step Brothers 1, it can't be on DSPs. Y'all ain't click none of that shit.
Nah, it was... Nah.
I know, because I got to go on YouTube Music just to listen to that shit.
I mean, bro had I come out of my deal and he had a fresh deal. That's kind of the short form of it. And a lot of that was, during that time. And,
Faye, go to the notes and bring up the picture real quick.
I'm the same way. The first one, because y'all got me with the cover when y'all did the picture.
Right.
The cover, that's what...
Nigga,
that shit took me out.
In college, right? I used to throw parties. So I took y'all niggas cover. Me and my nigga Sean Coleman. You see it? Ladies free. We swear downstairs. You hear me? Rumors. Ladies free to the left. Hey, you niggas, you paying 10. We over here on Open Like right behind the Waffle House.
Nigga out here hustling.
You hear me? Yeah.
Right behind the Waffle House is crazy.
Yeah.
That place used to be Twisted. Is they change the name of it?
Yeah, Twisted.
So it was packed.
What?
All right, so we even from the tickets.
He said high school party ticket, NFL game. Quit playing.
Return the favor beforehand. He paid it forward.
I still don't mean to no call, no show, but I mean, yeah, you got it in. You know
we made a lot of money that couple days. We went and bought a whole bunch of polo tees and shit. And
y'all probably with the city trends right there.
I went to the dealers, nigga. We had big money there.
Yeah. They still had the little fake jewelry kiosk right outside the dealers in the mall.
Bro. You know I washed up out there on there.
The first one I got turned my neck green. But
you know you gotta take that bitch off.
You can't. You cannot work out them jobs.
Now, what is it like with you and basically, so on this album, if people don't know, you go listen to anything time. Y'all, it seems like a lot of songs y'all got where y'all going back to back, like bar for bar.
Yeah,
back and forth. First, like, how the fuck y'all niggas do this shit?
Man, it's I wanted to do the same thing, especially when I go back and listen to the first one, because it was just like I mean, it still is. I don't want to say it like nothing really changed, but it was just a synergy. Like, as far as rap go, like, we don't rap alike. We don't really have similar. We don't have similar rap styles, but they kind of just fit like hand in glove, or they somewhat like parallel. I think we understand each other's styles enough to complement it. But from that first project, it was like, it was just a confidence. Like, I could rap a couple bars and you take it from here. Yeah. And whatever the first ones we was doing, the shit came out so cold that it was just like, it was. I mean, the first one was a layup. Honestly,
it was easy.
And since then, I do think we've delivered well on the ones following up. Yeah, whenever we collaborate, bro sent me a verse back this morning for something I'm about to drop. But that first one, it was just like no pressure. Like, I think it performed so well, and we built such a brand off of it that you start thinking.
Gotta come,
you know what I'm saying?
Gotta do this.
And it's I mean, because that was his advice to me going into my last project. Like, stop thinking so much. Like, we are our own worst critics. But he was like, man, you way worse than me. Like, but like, collectively, it was like just going at it. I mean, because like, I like Jadakiss and Styles P going back and forth. I used to like Nas and AZ when they would rap back and forth. It's like, both cases, they don't really rap alike, but they sound so cold together. You know what I'm saying? I almost like could finish each other's thoughts or sentences or literally bar for bar, like you said. So it was really cool. I had been rapping in like a rap clique or amongst people, but not so much where I felt like somebody could keep up with my thought process or what I had to offer. I always more or less felt like I had to kind of tone it down in order to collaborate. I mean, the next closest would have been Yo Gotti prior to that, because I always felt like he could rap better than what he presented. And that was back to like, he was hustling. He understood, you know what I'm saying? The market is like the Jay-Z line, like, I dumbed down for my audience to double my dollars. I kind of felt like that's what bro used to do, versus I meet this dude and he like, to this day, I call Trip like a rapping like robot. Like, dude.
The nigga done drop 1 million tapes.
He's still dropping. He about to drop Friday.
Like 16 projects.
It's gonna be 19 straight.
19 projects. But this nigga,
we appreciate you, Trip.
Yeah,
shout out.
Stay on the grind.
Dropping that shit.
Shout out.
But I mean, like, breath control, like having a unique rap voice, like being on topic, on point, like punchlines, like, dude, you know what I'm saying? Whatever your checklist is for like a prototype rapper, like, he got it. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, it's like you said, I kind of hone my own style, and a lot of it like is almost intentionally like unorthodox or whatever. Like, sometimes I can over rap, you know what I'm saying, for the sake of just getting my point across or wanting to present it how I want to.
Into that.
And so like, I'm like, nah, I gotta be careful, because like, this nigga gonna bite my head off on here if I don't, you know what I'm saying, come with it.
Right.
And so I think it's also that too, we kind of like, it's like the good kind of peer pressure. You know, when we collaborate. So, I appreciate, you know what I'm saying, the kind words, and it's definitely on us to come back and deliver with this the fourth installment.
Gotta have it.
We waiting on it.
Now, I want to go back a little bit. During that time when you dropped the For My Foes, the musical, all them joints, and your videos, bro, you was around a lot of white people in college shit. You was around niggas that like his fit.
Look like May-Man.
Like a whole bunch of May-Mans around there. Now, I'm saying from that shit is different than when before. I want to say that was before you linked up with Trip, right?
It was around the same time.
Around the same time.
It was really about the same time.
Your vibes and videos is way different than the way you rap. You feel me? Like, you like Hell, this nigga the first, hey, shout out to the chick I was fucking with in college. This nigga had all LeBrons. I'm like, damn, that nigga had them hoes in the pile one time, one video. I'm like, oh, I want all them hoes. And shout out to her. She got me a lot of them bitches. So appreciate you, bro.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hey, love.
Running game.
Yeah. Every time I seen this nigga was getting new LeBron. Yeah. Hey, every Friday, Charlotte go take me up there to the fence. But yeah, so where does your inspiration for the videos come from? Because like I said, the way you rap don't fit your videos. Your videos be lit. Like, it be some funny shit, some goofy shit. Nigga, like you said, you laid all on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Just different shit, man.
Yeah, I mean, it was trying to infuse personality into the music or the branding of it. Like at some point, like I said, I was working within the system. I was trying to build on or latch on to somebody else's brand. And it was street rap. And it was what it was. Like, Cash Money was well established. You know what I'm saying? Like, I&E, I guess before CMG, like, that was what it was. It was, undeniable, like, on the street end. And, I mean, I fit right in as far as from my roots. But in truth, like, I was almost, like, tucking in some of the, like, intellectual side. I was, like, tucking in, like, the personable element. Like, I'm from East Nashville. I'm from the worst of it. But I went to a magnet school. You know what I'm saying? I was a national merit semifinalist. Like, I'm, you know what I'm saying, a bright dude, undeniably.
I've always been smart.
I put it in a rap. You know what I'm saying? Right. Early on, my life story rap. Like, I skipped first grade. Like, so people that know me, like, these aren't things that I ever, like, hit or whatever, but they don't come to the forefront in rap. But one thing for sure, all my favorite rappers are brainiacs. They're all smart people.
Who your favorite rappers?
Lil Wayne, probably my favorite rapper of all time. Like,
of course.
Jay-Z clearly, like, presents himself as an intellectual on so many levels. Like, I like Nas. Like, I like the people that don't hide, you know what I'm saying, the intellect, that part of it. I mean, T.I. used more big words than you know what I'm saying, college professor. Like, these are, and I mean, people confuse, like, education with smarts.
Oh yeah,
I didn't graduate college. I went to 2 different colleges and whatnot. But to your question, like, it was like, I want to peel back them layers of, like, showing, like, who I am, because that's what I feel like people was connecting to. They weren't connecting to a song or a single. They was connecting to. It might have been some pain. It might have been some experience. It may have been some commonality, something that, like, man, I heard when you said this and I knew exactly what you was talking about. It might have flew over everybody else's head in the room, but I'm with you because I heard this. So it was like the one you say when I'm landing the flows, it's video game flow. I feel like generationally, we all grew up playing video games. So it's probably different ones. Yeah. But it was exactly. But I'm like, I got Sega Genesis games and like Relic pieces at that time, and that also, like, the sports thing and whatever to kind of connect the dots. But a lot of them videos was just showing, like, a lifestyle thing.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, the front is like, that's what I'm saying, random shit. This nigga was in the sink one time with a whole bunch of bars of soap.
Yeah.
But he rapping his ass off but fucking with the soap.
Yeah.
It's like, nigga, what is you doing? But this nigga rapping his ass off. It was like, all right, play with the soap, bro.
But it was in the rap, though.
It
like,
was. He talking about the dog and this,
the dove. The punchlines was tried to leave her 2,000 times. Like, had leave her 2,000. So, like, shot was greener than Irish Spring. Yeah. You got Irish Spring. Like,
Irish Spring was
and I was, you know what I'm saying? I was bar for bar. Like,
you gotta watch and listen.
By the end, I'm like, because I think it started, I was on, like, a Frank Ocean track. And on his song, I think it was called We All Cry, he had a lyric that said, I don't believe my hands are cleanly, or something. I don't believe my hands are clean. I can't believe you let me touch your heart. And I was like, damn, that was cold. You know what I'm saying? Just even on some R&B shit, I'm like, lyrically, that was cold. So when I got the instrumental, I was stuck on that one line. So I damn near wrote my whole rap. I wrote my whole rap off the idea of my hands not being clean, yet I touched your heart. So I rapped about soap, and at the end I was like, I start out the rap like an 80s baby approaching 30. I'm so OCD, I might tell you the soap is dirty. And so like I'm washing off the bars of soap in the video.
Yeah.
And by the end, I'm like, all these bars was about soap. Like I kind of bring it full circle because
Nigga said bar for bar on your ass, sweet. Bar for bar.
For a bar, bro.
Come on,
This nigga,
sweet.
this nigga
but that was the that's where I was at. It's like, and I'm doing some other shit in this video that, we fast forward through. Like it was some.
Oh yeah, go back where he's stacking all the LeBrons. That's in there.
But I mean, like some things not to be proud of. Like I was muscling up on somebody and.
Are you talking about you at the gas station?
Nah, I was somewhere around. The point I'm making, I'm like, I wasn't living the most upright life at that time, but I was growing out of that shit to where like that shouldn't be the centerpiece. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like I want my craftsmanship to shine through. I want I said, my pen, and I'm like, for sure this ain't a hit record kind of thing, but it's something that like. My core fans like, man, this nigga cold. Or he can do something that the people you like to listen to can't do. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's like, in part, it's like an exercise or, you know what I'm saying? But it's, this is when I was probably most in love with the shit, like I said, of just really doing it and having my own purpose or approach for it. But I wanted to put that shit like in front of people, because for a while I didn't have the option of being creative. I was told, rap about dope. Yeah. And I was like, man, everybody around me like on dope and selling dope and shit. Like that shit, when you amongst it like that full time, this shit boring.
Right?
Like,
Don't excite.
I want to do anything else. You know what I'm saying? Like deep down, but it's like, damn, this the only way out. Like I might as well be over there doing what they doing. Kind of thing. Yeah. It's like so that it was trying to have fun, make fun of the shit, and just also like, man, I'm different, and I'm gonna embrace it.
Yeah. Their creative side show. I mean, especially, so I got to ask you about the cover art. Now, Step Brothers, I get,
Yeah.
The Cold Turkey album cover.
You got raw turkey on it.
When I first saw the album cover, I was like, whoa.
I think I know what it is.
Do you think so?
I think.
Well, what are we looking at? What are we looking at? Because I just saw the Ice Cube's theme in the Cold Turkey. I was like, what's going on?
This nigga sweet.
What's going on with it?
Then after that was fried turkey.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't rocket science. It was Ice Cube.
Okay.
Like,
it wasn't nothing deeper than that. Okay, all right.
It wasn't anything deeper than that. Like, me being an artist, I think at the time, because my next album that I'm dropping, I actually have a picture of me on it. If you notice, like, I haven't had my own like image on a lot of my album covers. I think Step Brothers 2 was one of the few ones. It's been like animated pictures like that. Right. That one, I'm not really like face forward looking at the camera. I never wanted to. I wanted my artistry. I wanted the art itself to be the centerpiece. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because we in an internet age. Like, I don't want you to look at that time when I made Cold Turkey, I want you to look at this and try to figure out what it is. And so you go hit play on it.
He been trying to figure it out.
You got me. That's it. Click.
Right, because at that point, even if you could figure out what the name of it is from this, it's like, what is he going to be talking about on here? Produce? Or, you know what I'm saying? Is he going to be rapping like Ice Cube or whatever? But
ooh, that post-traumatic stress.
But for sure, like, that was part of it. Like, I think, that was one of the last ones that I actually had an image on there. And that was just, just for trying to make a mixtape cover. And at a point, I'm like, man, it ain't about how I look, what I'm wearing, et cetera. Like, it go deeper than that. So, so with some of my projects, artwork, I try to really like put some symbolism and Cold Turkey was straightforward. Like, let's start here. And when you hit play from the intro, you can see what I'm on. Absolutely. Or, you know what I'm saying, what the temperature of the music is, what the vibe is. And then, you know what I'm saying, it's a strong theme of like, quit bullshit and Cold Turkey. Like, you know what I'm saying? You into this and it ain't for you, leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? Because that was a pivotal point for me on some life shit. So I try to put that into the music. But literally, I'm like, all right, I'm calling my album this. What does this look like? And then that's also, like I said, tapping into silliest part of my own like brain of like shit. Let's put an ice cube in turkey.
Turkey.
And it was like, and even the graphics person was like, "You serious?"
That's what
I was like, "Yeah, make it light blue and he put my name on there." I was like, "That's cool." I was like, "We're turning around like you looking at it through the mirror." And he was just looking at me like, "Nigga, bro, what's wrong with you?" And
That's live, bro.
when he finished it, he was like, "That's it." And I was like, "Yeah, how much?" Like, and I mean, it's one of them things. Like, man, it's probably the easiest artwork I ever did. But I'm like, it's perfect. You know what I'm saying for what I'm trying to present or whatever.
It's stuck, man, for sure.
The other one, I took it a step further and was making it silly. It's like an 18-wheeler with look like the Crisco. A play on like Chris. Like, so it's like you see some actual turkeys like seeing like Crisco truck, like you seen they faded.
Coming.
Yeah,
the grease coming.
Your fate is sealed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all about to get dipped in the grease because I dropped that one on Thanksgiving and whatnot. And then some of it is almost like inside jokes for myself or got their own, you know what I'm saying, symbolic value. But that was one that I really wasn't thinking that hard. I'm like, what does cold turkey look like? And I was like, let's ice cube, like almost like a pictograph or whatever. But yeah, it's like peanut oil.
It's over with.
So what is it like for when Lito go in the studio? You know what I'm saying? You about to make us however many songs you about to do. Like, what's the studio got to be like for you?
I mean, I work from home a lot. I record myself at the crib, so it's whenever my daughter ain't around or when I can, you know what I'm saying, actually get to that because it's really her house. I just live there. But yeah, I record myself at the crib, and when I'm actually on task and working towards like a deadline or actual project, I like to physically go to the studio and work with others because it puts me in a mode like I'm actually working. Because when you're at the crib, it's like it's easy to grab a remote or
not
you know what I'm saying. Yeah, go downstairs, heat up something to eat, and you out of work mode completely.
You still be getting on the game?
Nah, I'm about to when it's college football.
I was showing. We got a little tournament.
I know just said because I pulled up the crib. Me and Sosa pulled up that day. We sat there and played the game for about
all day,
5 hours.
Kids, baby.
But when that college football come out, I'm dropping my album the same time the game come out because I know I'm gonna be on the game and I ain't gonna.
Need something to listen to, yeah.
Yeah, that too. That like I think I dropped Ultimate Warrior when one of them NBA 2Ks, probably 2K12 came out.
Mrs. Winters?
Mrs. Winters, bro.
Go back up.
Yeah, so I ain't really into the game as much. I play the Switch, the Nintendo Switch with my daughter, and she play a couple of games on PlayStation. Because if I try to play the game, she's just gonna take over. Yeah, right. So it's like I just don't even. It ain't probably even plugged up.
Right. But you gotta let her know that college football ain't.
That's gonna be something else. I'm locking myself in my
But I know you long to know. I knew he was gonna say about that new NCAA game. He like us. He ready for that bitch to come out.
Who your go-to team?
Man, it's been so long since they had a damn college football game. It's I don't know. I gotta get back into it.
You ain't got no favorite school in there?
Not really.
TSU.
Yeah,
they ain't even on the game.
Not here.
Ain't no HBCU.
Ain't no HBCU on there?
No. I used to. I'm trying to think back when we used to play. I used to always like to run the option. So a team with a fast quarterback on the college football. I remember one of them years I used to play with West Virginia. Like
they had Pat White.
I was gonna say with Pat Slayton and Pat White. And that was.
Yeah,
I just kick ass with West Virginia.
All right, now I want to talk about sports. Now we here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, I really came and think we was gonna talk sports. But I was just answering the question. I was in my sports bag. Y'all started with the basketball.
We did the interview at the end, but we did sports first.
I popped it on.
I had to shame myself that we got our ass kicked by 63 points, and then we just stopped there. I'm like,
we're gonna let that be the only sports talking here. But all right, we're gonna get popped off. Do y'all think CeeDee Lamb gonna report the training camp?
No, not till he gets. He ain't coming till he gets paid.
Yes, he's not getting. He's
not going till he gets paid.
I think the same thing. I wouldn't show up either.
Till he get that money. He said, "Jared, quit playing."
I gotta say he paid everybody else. I'm sure that's what
paid everybody else.
Yeah, I gotta get that.
Everybody's got paid.
It did.
But he gonna get. Well, they gonna have to give him the bag.
Yeah.
I mean, he, top 3 receiver last year, bro.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
you can't not have that piece going into the season.
And then just seeing what Jefferson
Yeah,
did.
he ain't gonna get what JJ got, but he gonna get something.
Yeah. He gonna get a little broke off. He gonna be all right.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard. I mean, JJ, just from knowing Jerry, I don't think Jerry's gonna give him what JJ got. He gonna get paid, but it's gonna be close.
It gotta
It's gonna be close, but it ain't
gotta
gonna
be super close.
Yeah,
Gotta be
well, it's
super
gonna be just under what.
Yeah.
So
Like whoever's one, like JJ's here, whoever's next, it'll be between
those two numbers.
Between those two.
Y'all be surprised if you go high?
Well, then that case you might well. Well, no, they can't franchise tag him, kind. Because if that's the case you're gonna do that, you might well give him that bitch for a year. I mean, that's green as hell, though.
It is.
That's green as hell.
That's some shit Jerry will do.
I mean, they can't afford to do that though.
How they can't afford to what?
Can't afford to do what?
Jerry
Jones is a
I'm saying,
billionaire.
I'm talking the Cowboys as far as their season go.
Yeah,
They can't afford to play with that piece of their offense.
Not having him out there?
Yes.
Oh yeah, no.
They can't afford to play with that like
can't.
that.
Yeah, no.
Nah. That can't for damn sure.
Nah, but at the same time, they gotta have to pay Dak.
It's
too,
the
though.
truth.
They gotta pay Dak eventually, and then you gotta have they need Dak, bro. I don't care what no Cowboys fans say.
Yeah, they can't do it.
You gotta have that.
They can't do it.
I don't give a fuck about no Cooper Rush, bro. Dak Prescott is the best quarterback you gonna go with, bro.
Yeah, big
Come on, bro. You need an elite quarterback, and Dak is an elite quarterback. It's just injuries happen, shit happen. You play for the Cowboys.
I was sure about to say he played for the Cowboys.
All right, Lito, what you think about the Titans?
I'm excited about them, man. I think we got a good GM in position. I respect his vision.
Yeah, so
we spoke. I respect his mind. That's my guy.
Shout out Rand.
Yeah, that's my guy Rand. And I'm anxious to see what becomes of it. I mean, I don't know. It seemed like a better plan than they have had. And
you wasn't a fan of Vrabel?
I was indifferent. I mean, I'm curbing some of my, gambling habits. And,
you let the gambler get you. Don't do it.
I'm saying that to say the Titans is a team that I really just ain't mess with. I ain't bet on or against.
Okay.
Since I put my foot in my mouth saying whatever on the Niners, whatever on the Titans, I let that shit go. Like,
you had the Niners? You said you picked the Niners?
Nah, it was an old rap. I said as much. I grew up a Niners fan. And then, naturally, like home team, hometown bias. I always wanted to see like a Titans 49ers Super Bowl because if I had a team, you know what I'm saying, it would have fell between them. But then, I've been gambling my whole life. But as I got deeper into that, my team is whoever I'm riding with that day.
That sounds like a gamble.
Yeah, but I'm excited to see what the Titans gonna do. I mean, they division so interesting. Like it could go any which way.
Yeah, Houston,
Jacksonville,
in particular, Houston. That's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, they shocked the world last year.
They're gonna be a problem for the Titans.
Cincinnati Bengals fan, tell me why your quarterback got his back out.
You sounded what? Yeah, I see that.
Hell no, what? Put that shit up, face, bro. Come on, bro.
That man, he was at
it's in the notes,
and he had a seat. He had a suit.
But look at
with his back out.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord, y'all, man, leave Joe Burrow alone.
What you mean?
Not y'all. The fashion. The fashion shit.
You act like they put a joke on here.
Joe, stop, bro.
Yeah,
stop, Joe.
Maybe he ain't know.
Damn,
stop that, bro. Stop that.
Not a back out.
That boy had his back out.
Yeah, stop that.
That man made that choice, bro.
Hey, you know how them motherfuckers get NBA players, NFL players, but when they go over to overseas
fashion shows and shit.
Yeah, Chris Fulton over there now taking up all the pictures in the world. Get off my timeline, nigga.
Yeah, he got a bunch of different fits on and shit.
Hell yeah.
That ain't it.
Ah, shit.
That's wild.
South Carolina, we got South Carolina receiver Nick Harbor qualified for the NCAA Nationals in both the 100 and the 200 meters. Shout out to bro. That's big time right there. You see it, football players doing it again. Professional track. Look at my boy taking off, doing that motherfucking thing. He look big as hell.
Big as hell.
Like moving. Yeah,
holding ass.
That's him in the middle.
Holding ass.
That's a big ass, big ass nigga.
Yeah, no, he way bigger than everybody out there.
Yeah.
Damn.
That don't even look right.
Well, he run a 20.
Niggas that big, not supposed to be that fast.
Yeah. He ran.
We say 240.
So this is national. This is not for the trials.
Yeah.
Okay.
6'5", 240.
I mean, but he's 6'5", 240.
Yeah. Nah, this, hey.
He running with guys half his size.
Can he catch?
He can catch. Ooh.
Yeah, if he can.
Nah, it's crazy. Yeah, he moved.
Yeah, as a freshman, though.
Oh, shit.
As a freshman.
That's
holy
fucking,
shit.
Y'all ain't see that. Y'all ain't see that shit as a freshman. That's fucking nuts. The young kid be big as hell now.
Athletic, they fast and everything, but
I feel like for a minute though, they wasn't like for a while. I feel like
they wasn't.
It was
like a decline for a little bit.
Like I don't know what y'all mamas and dads was doing, but
right after us,
it took a deep 10, 12 years. And then all of a sudden, the specimen started showing back up. I don't know what happened. I think they started drinking false water again.
Probably. I'm just saying, if you think, if he a freshman, if he was a freshman in college, so he would have been born in probably like 06, something like that.
Yeah, something right.
I mean, I'm just saying.
This nigga saw some ecstasy.
I'm just, I was gonna say, we was. You said 2012. And what you just showed us to fly, like I was. Damn, I mean, I hate when I age myself like that. I'm like,
we was outside now.
I mean, because different generations, different. Like we grew up with crack babies and shit. Like, it's like different phases of people was doing different shit. I mean, at some point it's gonna be shit. Niggas was drinking lean and stuff and making kids. How them kids gonna come out? I mean, even
it's true.
But they don't really quite translate. I guess ecstasy and running a 22nd 200 might. It's a correlation. I ain't trying to put that on Nick Harper, but it's possible.
Hey, we put worse things on motherfuckers over here.
What you said?
Shout out my nigga Junior Colson.
This nigga DB, dog.
Hey, so how we feel about JJ Redick going to the Lakers?
Who's your team first in the NBA? Or is it still like whoever the money on? Okay,
yeah, I mean, I probably been more of, especially how the league goes, because players jump around team to team. It's easier to follow players than teams these days. Most players don't got no loyalty to their own team. But I always was I guess enough of a JJ Redick fan, even since Duke. I thought he, he had game. But I'm on that side of, I don't know where my bias comes from, but like what equals being like qualified, credential wise as a coach. Cause I saw a graphic when they was like Sam Cassell's, career accolades and his coaching experience and et cetera. Like taking nothing away from JJ Redick, and I know he's a basketball mind. He talks about it well, and you know what I'm saying. But
I don't know why he got this job.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
it's wild. Bro.
It's like it's right in our faces.
Yeah,
but I mean, not even just
not from the. Go ahead, Leo.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, this ain't the only example of it, and it ain't always just so white and black.
Right,
it's just certain people is like the favorite game or nepotism. A lot of times, it's like it makes sense. Like, okay, somebody. Dad was a, top, top tier in this organization, so they end up moving up the ranks. But it's been a lot of former players like that don't get past that assistancy. And I mean, it could be more to the story. Maybe they don't, maybe they're not great leaders, right? And they couldn't control the locker room kind of thing, or whatever it is. But it's like some of these people like never coached at all. You know what I'm saying? It's like
his last time coach, what did he say? Was
fourth grade volunteer.
I ain't mad at it. Man. Like, somebody, we got to start from somewhere.
He did. His resume not long.
Man, if he didn't have his podcast with LeBron, he wouldn't get this job.
Right before I was coaching the league, nigga, I was telling Cato how to sauce these niggas up out here playing
I feel it. I ain't hating on it. I'm just saying the resume is not super long. That's all we saying.
Not at all.
But I'm saying that's my, like he said, we don't know what's the requirements to be. So
I mean, it's such a top-notch job. Like the Lakers,
is.
there
There gotta be some qualifications.
It's a high-profile
but we
job.
also done
It is
seen
as high profile as
motherfuckers
it
that
gets.
can't coach get jobs.
I mean,
Yeah,
Literally.
that's true.
you'll be.
Monty Williams just
Yeah,
got a
you right.
$1 for doing nothing.
Yeah, you right.
You'll be hot if
Yeah, I don't know.
if they just you up for that special team
And they give it to
coordinator,
Sweet. And they give it to Sweet.
and they give it to somebody that's
And they give it to Sweet over you.
Well, first of all, that's not gonna happen because
Use another example, bro.
Come out, logic spin on
Nigga said,
here.
hell no.
Because you see where I'm at right now, so they definitely ain't finna pick Sweet over me. Oh, nah, it ain't happening.
No, bro. No.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. I guess it ain't too surprising. Just
Nah,
for
it
the
ain't
simple fact,
surprising.
like, I mean, we did elect a president that had no political,
That's true.
experience
That's true.
at all. And he was the president. And JJ can be a coach now. JJ can be a coach.
Yeah,
JJ
and that's
can be
what
a
I'm saying. I'm not saying he's not qualified or don't, you know what I'm saying, had the whatever the acumen or the skill set for it. But, I mean, I don't know. When people say it's because of the relationship, it's like, well, shit, why not just make LeBron a damn player coach if y'all feel like
They
it's
said
gonna
that.
be...
They
Should
did.
be lit though.
Player GM, slick.
This is LeBron coaching.
He been player coach.
Like,
This is LeBron coaching.
Where you think Sweet got it from? Come on now.
So you taking those?
Hey, I've been taking those from
Taking
LeBron for
those.
years. Now this ain't nothing new.
Just hire
Say nothing
somebody.
new.
Hire somebody
All
who's
right,
the dog
so
as a
who you
coach,
think
and then you coach
so-
the team.
Do you think he'll be around longer than what Steve Nash was, or do you think he'll do better than Steve Nash? I guess that's my question. You think he'll do better than Steve Nash?
That's a good question.
Steve Nash was there for a cup of coffee.
Yeah. It was quick.
God,
Real man.
Probably so, because it's just a better setup, like optics wise. Like
Steve
I think
Nash had Kyrie, KD, and Harden.
yeah, but the Nets ain't the Lakers in terms of like
Organization,
right. If they lose, it's still like a ratings boost. Like it's a story in and of itself. And the fact that he already in that system of, you know what I'm saying? I mean, Steve Nash got put in a bad situation between injuries. They never that situation
That's
never
true.
really came together.
Right.
Which LA, they talk about them every day and they barely make the playoffs. So it's kind of like the Nets was like, oh, okay, they might be on to something. And then when it fizzled out, it was just like, all right. Well,
All right,
It's
bro.
the Lakers.
All right, bro,
what the Lakers
It's the
doing?
Lakers, bro. It's the Lakers. Sweet.
Yeah, it is the
like,
Lakers.
It's a late show.
Had Steve Nash been at the Knicks, it might have been different just because, you know, it's just more of a prime time kind of slot. The Nets, franchise-wise, kind of more on the fringe, you know what I'm saying, popularity-wise, traditionally.
Yeah.
Whereas the Lakers can go 20 and 62 and it's still like a story. It's
still a
you know
story.
what I'm saying?
I'll say this. I'll be interested to see what he does with his staff, like with his coaching staff. See what coaches he brings in to help coach with him. That'll be interesting. Like that's what I'm.
No podcasting during the season.
Yeah, that's
Well,
that's-
no shit.
But the other thing, like the way
We barely get you here.
the way the NBA functions now, like I kind of question, like, other than I guess strategy if people buy into it, like man, the players really making too much for the coach to
Even matter.
to matter
To
who's
matter,
coaching.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like I don't feel like nobody's listening from like a discipline standpoint
Nah.
anymore. Like,
Hell no.
I mean, he gonna get paid a lot, but in a lot of cases, you know, players making so much more than a coach. It's kind of like, man, they'll fire you before they fire me.
Okay.
And that's
It's real.
you know,
It's real. Yeah.
it's different. You know,
Having a locker room, like, I feel like it's like damn near had the battle sometimes. Like you deal with some high profile people like that. It's like, yo, snap, they already getting money too. So like, yo, if we have a bad season, I'm straight. I'm straight.
I ain't going nowhere.
Real talk.
at worst,
Real-
I go somewhere else and get the same bag.
Exactly. You, a little bit different.
Out of here.
Little bit different. Hey, look, I was gonna talk about basketball real quick. Faye, I sent you something on like the IG. So you know the TBT coming up. That's like the basketball tournament. I'm sure you probably familiar with it.
Yeah.
I saw the team list. Do you remember the Jackson Underdogs?
Yeah,
You remember
I seen
them
them.
boys?
Yeah, I seen them play on there.
They not on this year.
Yeah, I seen them play a few times. I knew some of the guys playing.
Yeah.
for them.
It was a lot of guys out of like that, like from like Liberty back in the day was playing on the team from back in the day and stuff like that. But I thought that was interesting. 'Cause I was like, dang, like I saw all these names, but I didn't see the Underdogs this year.
Memphis
had one last year. We had a team last year. We had a team last year. Sean Taggart and a few of them was on that joint. Okay. But it's starting up though. But it was
Beale Street Boys.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the Beale Street Boys.
Oh, that last year.
Yeah, it was last year. Like this year we don't have one though for some reason. I'm not really sure what's going on.
Yeah, it's some kind of way you got to qualify or.
Yeah. Okay, so I thought it was like the teams that's been high, y'all to keep coming back.
Nah, it's some kind of like submission process.
Okay.
Like I had looked on it.
The underdogs had that joint on point for a rap on raps. They was winning a lot every year.
Yeah, they was definitely in the mix.
A lot of teams got some players back, some player coaches. Remember Tyler Eulis?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. So he's going to be. I think he's one of the coaches.
Yeah, I saw he was coaching somebody's team. I didn't know if he was playing or not.
Yeah, he's coaching. He's coaching the Kentucky team. They got some ballers that's gonna be playing too. As a matter of fact, so that was cool to see, man. It's like a lot of like just basketball happening. The Big Three getting hot. I'm not sure if y'all been watching the Big Three.
Say something about the Big Three.
The Big Three's getting hot right now. It's exciting to watch. They come to Nashville. I got to pull up.
Oh, when they come to Nashville?
Yeah, I'm
August 11th.
You're not going to be here.
I believe. Yeah, you ain't going to be here. You know you ain't going to be here.
No. Right.
Yeah, I'm going to check that out.
But man, like the game's been lit, bro. They got a lot of Mike Beasley out there.
Listen, bro. They got some hoopers out there.
They got some hoopers out there. Jason Richardson.
Mike, I'm a big Mike Beasley fan.
His brothers hooping.
Millsap been out there balling.
Yep, Paul Millsap.
Is ISO Joe still playing?
Mario Chalmers, although I'm not a fan.
He's 60.
Don't even make that name up.
Yeah, I'm hating on Mario. But it's been some good ball though. But they pulling up the Nashville. I said I got to pull up. It's been some real good ball, bro. So ain't nobody's gonna get some more basketball. Yeah, I don't think Charlotte was on that list. Damn. I don't think Charlotte was on
wait for the Hornets to play? Hell no. Sorry, Charlotte. I love everything about you right now, but one thing I not do is cheer for the Hornets.
They gonna be all right though.
No, I'm just saying because I'm in Memphis till I die. So
there we go.
It's over with.
You know B. Miller from the Creed from here. He play out there.
You do?
Yeah.
Brandon Miller out there.
That what's up.
Yeah. You got some roof for that.
You said that was up.
That's the one in Alabama. What the fuck I'm gonna be happy about that for?
That's right. Yeah.
You're not from here.
You're not from Nashville.
Shout out to B-Mill. Shout out B-Mill.
Sorry, he from the crib.
I mean, he can pull up on
He from the crib.
Yeah, pull up.
These Memphis niggas.
He can pull up, bro. Hey, let's go ahead and get to the Raw Room Academy, man. Get these highlight tapes popping. Y'all already know you can send on rawroomacademy.com. Raw Room Academy at gmail.com.
Good Lord.
Got these hot chips. They hotter than a bitch. Rawroomacademy at gmail.com, or you can send that bitch to the Discord. Link is below. Hey, we got these June winners. All right. Nope. Yep, we're going June winners.
Yep.
All right. Okay. Starting us off. Go ahead, Sir Read a Lot.
All right. Let's get into it. These are the winners from the past month, and we're going to pick one final winner for the month. First up, we got Marshall Pritchett, tight end 6'6", 220. This one from last week. 25, Rayburn Gap, Nakuchi High School. Mm-hmm. 3-star recruit, Community UNC.
Carolina.
Oh, yeah, we saw him last time. He was like moving like a receiver out there. Hey, you gotta make sure
go a little deeper into the tape, Faye.
Make sure we get a couple plays. Make sure Lito can see it too. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to have too many biased opinions over here.
Oh, we voting?
Yeah, we got both. We got getting paid off this.
Hey, don't. Oh, yeah.
And if you're new here, winner gets money. Different amount every time.
Right. Oh, quit playing with
his face.
Hey.
Zone. In one hand, though.
One hand catch. He ain't getting no touchdown, though. You was straight. Hey.
That boy up. Well, that old man right there.
Buddy just fell.
Yeah, he could. Yeah, he did. His eyes in the backfield. It's over with.
Catch a body.
Got him.
Yeah. All
right.
Yeah.
He gonna be a
got a nutting.
Oh, yeah. That man.
He gonna be a big wide receiver. Yeah. Gonna lose a couple pounds.
All right, next up,
Okay.
Congrats, though. You going to UNC. Tell Tyrone McKenzie I said what up.
That play was against his teammate.
Who?
He had to play against another commit in his class.
Oh, this. How you know the background stories?
They had it. It said versus UNC. Yeah. Oh. All right. Next up, we got Xavier Crowell, 5'11", 215, class of 27. Jackson High from Jackson, Alabama. That boy got 20+ offers as a freshman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
20 plus.
Yeah,
Buddy nice.
Yeah.
I ain't seen him.
Buddy nice.
1,700
As a freshman.
God damn.
Yeah, he getting loose.
He is.
Oh no! This
Yeah,
nigga,
you remember,
oh,
buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Out of here.
Hey,
Gone.
well, I don't even see no more. But go
Yeah,
ahead. Put
we
it on.
already, yeah. It's the same
That's
one.
why I'm talking about the
Freshman.
bias. Right
Yeah.
there.
Him.
He running through all that shit.
He immediately won. The week we watched him, he won after his first
There
play.
was one play I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, him. I ain't need to see no more. Him.
Get
off
off
me,
me.
bro.
Stiff
Get
one.
off
Come
me.
on, bro.
Run through all
Come
that.
on, bro.
Get off
Use
me.
the
Hot.
leg.
He like
Move that.
He only a freshman.
That's
too.
a
Talk your
He only a
shit,
freshman.
young
That's a
fella.
freshman?
He only a freshman.
That's
He
a-
class 27.
That's crazy.
Talk your shit, bro.
Run through all the contact
Gone.
and then slide on it.
Balance is immaculate.
Yeah.
Breakaway speed. Come on, we seen him. We
that's
gonna be
that's
proud.
ecstasy.
Oh, yeah.
That's all it is.
Oh shit.
Oh
no,
He's sliding.
Pulled off on him, too.
15.
He sliding.
Oh no,
He pulled off on
It
him,
might have
too.
been Molly.
Yeah, that might have been Molly. No, Molly came a little later.
That's why he like 15. So
Yeah,
that was
you're
like-
right,
no,
you're right,
He's
you're
right. Damn, yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Fresh.
That's something. That's something.
That's a different time period.
Hell yeah.
All right, next-
Molly babies out here.
Next up, we got Zion Johnson, running back, 5'9", 175.
And outside
Class
linebacker.
25, Newton High, Covenant,
Oh, yeah, I
Georgia.
remember this cat.
Committed Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Let's see,
I
junior
remember this
year.
cat.
Yeah.
He's definitely gonna be biased.
Oh yeah, he was playing
Yeah, he
both
was-
He
sides.
was playing,
getting
bro.
up
He
out
was
of
playing
here.
both
He
sides.
was getting up out of here, too, though.
And getting out of there. And then opening up, bro.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
opening
this is what you
up,
missed
bro.
him. Yeah.
Sleep.
He was getting out of there. He was getting out of there,
Facts.
too.
God damn.
Man, he was doing that all-
Left their ass.
That's
Yeah.
junior.
Yes.
That's G still got another year too.
Keep watching.
Yeah.
Patient. Slide.
Pat, pat.
Oh.
Go.
Slide.
No,
Slide.
no arm
Oh,
touch.
get off me.
Get off me.
Stop it.
Get off me.
Move.
Stop it.
Move.
Touch paint.
Yeah.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, bro,
I
nice.
remember
Hey, bro,
this a
this
fucked up one
yeah,
this week.
This one, 90 plus.
Facts.
90 plus, bro.
Slid. Get off me.
We'll holler at you.
And he gets faster. Like
Yeah.
he's
Yeah, he
picking
can
up
get more,
speed.
Buddy is
speed.
More speed.
gone.
Yeah.
He just created space.
Yep.
Yeah, bro. He fast.
God.
Oh, punt
Yeah,
return. Punt return.
Get to the wall.
Get off me.
Make him
Gotta
miss.
make the first one miss.
He
We'll holler at
stiff
you.
armed him in the
Slide.
face and slid.
Ah,
Oh, watch
back.
out. Excuse me. No, get up, Daren.
Whoa.
Watch out.
God damn.
That man hurt on his own man. You said that right?
What?
That man
Watch out.
hurt on his
Watch
own
out.
man.
That's my
Nah,
favorite
he's
one
out
right
there.
here. Swing pass.
Yeah, well, you gotta be better than
Slide.
everybody else.
Acceleration. We'll holler at you.
God
And
damn.
open it up, bro. Come
All
on,
right,
fool.
bro. I'm so- bro.
Come on. All right, we
This
got one
gonna be
more.
a hard one.
We got one more.
This last one better not be that good.
All right, now
Oh,
we got
this
Barack.
nigga. Goddamn, you're moody.
Yeah. Oh,
no, we got
five.
Braylon. My bad, we got Braylon.
We got Braylon. Okay, Braylon. Yeah, Braylon Outlaw, outside linebacker, running back, 6 foot, 205, class 26, Pike Road High, in Pike Road, Alabama, 3-star recruit.
Shout out to all them Alabama boys. You know I fuck with y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see this one.
Yeah, I ain't seen him either.
Oh, this one, yeah, we got 5 because we had a bonus. We had a bonus. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I did see this one.
Okay.
I did
Ball
see
out.
this.
Ball
Make the
out.
layup.
And then he picked it
And
up.
then scoop and
And
score.
score. Make the layup. Hey, make the layup.
Yeah.
Hey.
Scoop and score.
It's a layup.
It's a layup. They ain't block you. All right. In space.
Oh, I like this. I like this play right here.
In space.
See the eyes? You see the eyes?
Spot route. Spot 7, Jay, what you doing in spot 7? You sit down, you pick that motherfucking spot route. You the linebacker. You ain't got to go nowhere.
Back. You got to look him
The
up, though.
DB got everything.
You got to look him up, though, so you get the right angle.
You see that?
That's
nigga?
what he
did.
He let the first nigga go by. I don't got you.
Right.
Yep. That's where the ball going.
Yep.
Good shit right there. Good
Yep.
shit. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
God damn, y'all making it hard this week.
Right. He getting off the edge, bro. You can't even get into the play. He done sacked the motherfucker. Come on.
It was a good one.
That's sophomore highlights.
And hey,
Sophomore.
Moody
Yeah.
High, hey, shout out Chad Slade, baby.
Yeah, Barack
Boy
Willis.
down.
6'3", 230, class
Is
of
that what Slade
27.
at?
Mm-hmm. He coaching over there. He
I
went to
didn't
high
know
school there. He went to Moody.
I got to get down there and go fuck with him and Big Dre. They got that big man factor.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
they
this
hit me up. I need to go down there.
Well,
and
this
holler at
this another young boy, another freshman, bro. All these kids in this
freshmen,
one
young.
still got another like
Young.
one or more years.
Yeah.
Young boys out here. But all right, let's see what it Faye.
Yeah,
I saw
he's a problem too.
He is.
Mhm.
He a problem.
A problem.
Yeah, he a problem.
Off
Bro.
the edge. Another freshman. He
Yeah.
still got.
79 tackle had 9
Look at this,
sacks.
bro.
as a freshman.
He's still going. He gonna get better. Come here.
Come on, ball
Give me that
out,
shit.
bro. Give me
Ball
the
out.
ball, bro.
Give me that shit.
Give me the ball, bro. Oh, yeah, that's the one.
Yep.
Yeah.
My nigga didn't even let these boys go down the field at all by himself.
Safety.
Yep. Not playing with him.
Slide to him. Laid out your stance. Ain't gonna block him.
And he playing the run.
Chasing
Right.
down.
Yep.
Good scraping.
And that's again, he had 2 safeties. Yep. His
See, that's coming
backside.
up, yep.
Yep. Get the ball out.
He could
I need a football.
ball out.
There you go.
Yep.
Still down here. Let me get
Another safety.
Another safety.
Same game.
What you mean?
2
Come
safeties.
on,
They got 2 safeties in the same game, bro.
Man, this
It's crazy, bro.
But this only film from 2 games. 2 games!
Slick.
Yeah, he right as hell. Them two, man.
Slick.
He was like them 2 games.
Nigga snapping out.
Bruh, this is what I'm saying, bro. I don't know about y'all.
This the craziest shit.
This
we
is
like,
the hardest
right,
month.
this one hard.
June, bro. God damn, Faye.
Yeah, this was hard.
It get tougher every month. It's only gonna get tougher. The more highlights we watch, the more it's gonna get tougher every
I
month.
don't know, bro. I don't even know what to say.
Me neither.
I mean, hey, shout out to Marshall.
All of them. Shout out to all
Shout
of
out to all y'all. Shout out to all y'all.
Yeah.
But Marshall, it picks up a little bit after you.
Yeah.
You good. You going to UNC, my boy.
Yeah.
You good. You a vet in the game.
Right.
Yeah.
You still got another year.
Yeah.
You're
he
better
do.
compared to
Still
this.
got another year. Maybe
Yeah,
next
yeah.
year. Maybe
Yeah,
next
he
year.
do.
Maybe next year.
Man.
All right, let's go down to Xavier then.
Yeah, these kids. These pups, bro.
This nigga Xavier.
I
not
was trying
even-
to see who competition looked better between 2 running backs. Because the
True.
second
I like
the
that.
second was so damn fast that
You couldn't
it
just
made
made it.
everybody
Okay, let's
look
do this.
sorry.
All right, this is going to be a first time in history. For Starlito, let's look up these niggas' high school and see what division they in. Right now, Jackson High School in Alabama, that's the competition. We're going to see what
Okay.
division it is. What division is this?
Because
3A,
the
4A?
first dude was breaking so many tackles. It's like, man, is he, as a freshman, is he that damn good or they ain't playing nobody? And the other
Okay.
dude was just faster than
Fast.
like speed to speed.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. One nigga fast hell, but the other nigga 200 plus as a freshman. Like
Right,
shit. What you
right.
gonna do?
And Toten.
Right.
5A.
5A.
It's a 5A. All right,
Okay.
let's go to
First
what's that
one.
other school?
Okay.
The other school.
Zion.
It's Newton High School in Covington, Georgia.
Hey, nah, this is like the third player we done had out of Covington,
Yeah,
Georgia.
it's a lot of
That's
folks
a lot
in
of
Georgia.
Covington, Georgia.
A lot of folks out
Yeah,
there, bro.
yeah,
Shit, all over Georgia, damn near, bro.
that's true.
What we got?
The anticipation.
Scroll up,
Man.
Faye. Just scroll up. Go to New High School 7A.
He
Oh,
a
bruh,
junior
it's over
and
with.
bruh freshman.
It's over with. I mean,
I mean, but we can't hate Crowell for who we got to go against.
Nah.
Well, yeah, because it's about the tapes now.
Yeah.
It is
Right.
about to take.
It's about the tapes
Yeah, he
now.
could be playing
I know one thing. We know that Zion fast though.
We know he
Yeah,
fast
yeah.
as shit.
Yeah.
Ain't no doubt about that.
Ain't no doubt about that. You said 7A down in Georgia.
But
Like you
Zion
already
is-
said down there in Covington, you done seen some tapes in
But
Covington. You
is
did say
Zion
that.
is Zion a one-trick pony?
Nah, I wouldn't say he one.
Nah,
trick
he was
pony.
breaking-
Did he
he
catch a
breaks some
punt too?
He was breaking some tackles now.
Did he catch a punt too?
Yeah, yeah.
Punt return?
He-
I
he-
just
Nah,
gotta
but
ask.
He broke a tackle.
I gotta
on the
ask.
punt
I just
But,
gotta
uh,
ask.
First tackle.
I mean,
So clearly it's between the 2 running backs.
this nigga
look
still got
like it.
20 offers though.
He said between the 2 running backs, it's still another running back, goddamn.
Right.
What you mean?
But like he played like I don't think we saw no running plays from Braylon.
Yeah,
we just
we
saw
saw-
his,
yeah,
his
yeah,
prison
yeah,
plays.
Defense.
Hey,
Well, shit,
Yeah,
man.
I don't.
hey, bro, whoa, Xavier, nah, I don't fuck with you no more, bro.
That nigga biased.
Oh wow.
What the fuck?
He a freshman,
Ooh-wee.
DB. He a freshman now.
So you got time to change your motherfucking
Misguided
mind.
youth. It's all right now, don't.
Yeah, bro. He just I mean, come on.
What's hot right
Not
now?
for nothing. Yeah, bro. Come on, bro. You can't be mad at him.
Yes, I
Yeah,
can.
I'm
I
with
mean, you
Bates.
can't be. You can't
I'm
be.
with Bates on this one. I'm going with the other running back now.
See?
Ah, hell
See
no.
how it happened?
Yeah.
See how it
Yeah.
happened?
It's that easy for us.
It's that easy.
It happened just
Hey,
like
young
that.
fella.
It's
Hey,
that easy for us.
hey,
Zion, you
We
got my
don't, we,
vote.
don't, we don't play about that.
choices.
Yeah.
We
Zion,
all
you got
gotta
my
make
vote.
them one day.
Choices.
That's fucked up. All right, so the winner for the month of June.
We all right with Zion.
Zion.
Hey, David, this is, hey, listen. Okay, so he won't leave here without something. Listen, in life, there's gonna have some people gonna hate on you. This ain't one of them.
It's not. It's not.
This is personal.
Oh, bro.
I don't know what I want to do, bro, because the nigga fine.
Yeah.
Can we have 2 winners?
No. We don't do that shit around here.
You the boss, bro.
I voted, bro. I'm gonna take that one on the vote.
Hell no, this is right. We don't do that shit around here.
Win or lose, come on. Well, I always say win or lose, but it is what it is. It's winning and losing.
And I ain't gonna lie, I was leaning towards Xavier too.
I ain't gonna. I'm gonna go with him. I'm gonna go with him, bro. Because you never know, bro. Alabama, they ain't gonna have all the NIL money in the world, bro. Somebody else.
Right. They get ready. They fall off as happening.
Hold
now,
on. So we named the winner. We switching? What the hell
Come
going on,
baby? This nigga a freshman, though. I like that.
Y'all can't do this.
5'11", 215. That nigga swole.
Y'all be doing this in the coaching meeting?
Yeah.
Well, see, me, I ain't got to say that much.
Now that nigga get some power. He got
What you mean? In a coaching meeting, nigga, I don't even be at the big table, nigga. I be sitting
off to the side. Off to the side on the wall.
Nigga be standing outside the door. Nigga be standing outside.
I'm in the room.
No, he just sitting on the wall.
Yeah,
nigga standing at the door.
Hey, why don't we do this? Yo, this is unprecedented territory for the Raw Room Academy. Why don't we watch another couple plays from each tape?
I don't need no another couple plays. It's gonna make me fuck me up even more.
Okay.
I'm with that, Faye.
Yeah.
I hear y'all.
No. I feel DB because it just gonna make it.
All right, fuck it. I'm going with Xavier.
Xavier. We switched it?
No. I switched for me. I don't care what y'all niggas say.
Oh, okay.
So we voting right now, is what you saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I would, me personally, Xavier, my guy, bro. He, 5'11", 215 as a young buck.
I'm saying. Young buck.
Young buck? Oh, yeah. Quit playing.
He can put on.
Is he going to get too big to be a running back eventually?
Fuck no.
This nigga talking about what we doing 4 years from now.
I'm just saying, he's 215 in the first. He's gonna be 250 by the time he graduates high school.
He potentially be Derrick Henry, so I like.
Okay, now y'all both of y'all outside your mind.
No, I'm just saying as far as like size comparison.
I didn't say Derrick Henry. That was it.
Derrick Henry is 6'3". This nigga 5'11".
No, I'm saying size. He gonna grow. That's what I'm saying.
14 years old.
He gonna grow and probably be similar size type shit.
Freshman year, I'm looking at 5'11", 215.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right, I'm rocking with Xavier though.
Yeah.
Who you got?
Xavier.
I'll go with Xavier. I'll go with the pros. I'll go with Xavier.
I'm still going Zion.
Well, yeah, I'm going with the 7A, the speedster. Man.
Oh shit! Sweet made tiebreaker.
Sweet was the tiebreaker, bro.
Made the tiebreaker.
All right,
yeah, exactly.
Hey, it's still a lot of love out here, bro.
Still a lot of love,
though.
Zion, you the truth, bro. Hey, good
Big
luck
time.
to you up in Cincinnati, bro. Hey, big time. Appreciate everybody for throwing that shit out there. Marshall, good luck to you up there at UNC.
For sure.
I'm pretty sure I see you
All
around
the
the way
guys,
on some
man.
tune. Barack, you will see you down along the way, bro. You young, you know what I'm saying, do your thing. Appreciate everybody for sending your shit in. Keep sending them tapes in. We're going to keep on pushing them out there, bro. Every week. You know, hit the email, hit the email.
Yeah, Raw Room Academy at
gmail.com.
Bang. All right. Now let's get to this week's submissions.
Oh, we're going to the suburbs of Memphis.
This week's submissions. First up, we got Dre Gonzalez, running back athlete, 6 foot,
St. George
225, class 24 in St. George's, Collierville, Tennessee. Our region selection, 2023.
I'm gonna let y'all know when we was in high school, you played St. George's, but you gonna put up 100.
Oh hell, bro, might be nice.
They different now. I want to say
big as hell.
Chris brother, that nigga big as hell.
Oh yeah.
Whole team.
Okay, beast mode.
He made all 11 miss.
Right.
Was that Brentwood?
No, I look like it was USJ.
Downhill.
Yeah.
Downhill.
Oh, he gone.
Downhill.
And he pulling off. Damn, he ran out the screen.
I'm gonna let y'all know. It's like 2A though.
Oh,
that be known.
Oh, is it?
2-3A, something like that.
It is.
2, I want to say. 2 or 3 small schools.
It's small for sure.
Yep.
But hey, still getting saucy.
He is getting
saucy.
Yeah, getting
out of speed.
Getting up out of there.
All right. Okay. Shout out to him. All right, next up.
Yeah, DB said he seen
St. George's, home of Lawrence Bowers. Shout out my boy Poundhead. All right, next up, Faye.
Faye over here watching TV.
He just said, Drake.
All right, now we got Nathan Chung, middle linebacker, 6'1", 210, class 24, Walnut High School, Walnut, California. Committed to Fullerton, going into freshman this year. Let's see.
All right. Committed to Fullerton.
Fuller.
So this is past season right here.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Outside linebacker. O-line. Easy. Let's go.
All right, now.
The rollout.
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah,
With a
that
neck,
boy
with
with
a
that neck roll for
with
no
neck
reason.
roll,
Nigga.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
You gotta
sir.
be a hit motherfucker. You gotta run them.
Put it to good use. Downhill.
Hey.
Oh, I got lost him on that one. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
I
lie.
don't know what
Yeah, I lost him on that one. All right, here we go. We back.
Get there.
Get some football.
Got to.
Okay, yeah.
Make a
There
play.
you go.
No
Oh,
gain.
no. Dead body.
No gain.
Playing the pass again. Oh, there you go. Spotted up again. They trying to run these spot routes.
Caught him a pick.
They trying to run. Hey, these linebackers
picked it
looking
off?
good, boy.
Yeah, you got to move to your work
Hey,
now.
They ain't running those spot routes over here. Oh, yeah. A little
Screen.
spot cut. Hey, it's
There
over
you
with.
go.
Screen. Got to
Stay
have it.
with your man.
There you go.
Yep.
There we go. I see
All right, Mr.
Nathan
Chung.
Chung.
Mhm.
Football player.
All right, now we got Lucas
Good luck.
Shearhorn. Lucas Shearhorn.
He looks good.
Quarterback,
He did.
6'1",
Okay, committed to
195.
Kennesaw State. My sister went there.
Class of 24.
Shout out to the
Klein Oaks,
Owls.
Spring, Texas. Committed to Kennesaw State. Okay.
It's like their
season.
first year, second year having a football team.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
They got
Played
ranked like the
Yeah.
worst team in NCAA though. Recently.
Hey, when you knew, man, it'd be like that. Oh, yeah, this is Katie High
Roll
School.
out.
by the way.
Huh.
Boom.
Stay up. No.
And Sean.
He the quarterback. He the quarterback.
Clean.
Good
Now.
pick.
Everybody they playing is gonna be nice.
Klein, yeah. Oh,
Clean.
Oh.
it's
He
clean.
kept it? This him?
Oh.
Stay up.
Slide like
Stay
that?
up.
He slid.
That
now.
quarterback?
He did. Hey.
Up top.
Blur.
Close route.
Drop that motherfucker in there.
Nice. Okay,
keep
watch
it.
out.
Get up out of there.
Oh,
Let me see
Don't
something.
touch him.
Right,
Get
boy
loose.
look like Johnny Manziel, boy.
Get loose.
Okay. Hey,
Oh, God damn.
hit him with a
And he
little,
slide.
little waggle.
Go
Hey,
score.
yeah.
Hey, touch paint. Hey, touch paint.
Damn, but that was three.
Okay.
Shit, three in the game
That was
winner.
a game winner.
Game winner.
I know. Stay over top. Cornerback.
What your safety doing? What you doing, safety? God.
Hold the money.
Oh, okay.
He just-
Nice little
Yeah.
senior.
Look
Yeah.
that there.
Nice touch.
Yeah, and he sliding too on with his feet.
All right,
Okay,
we like
now.
him. Oh, with that Lucas.
All right, Mr.
All right,
Shearhorn.
We need some
All right.
quarterbacks for the raw room
Hey,
now. We
yeah,
gotta,
yes,
gotta
we
have
do.
a quarterback.
Gotta have a quarterback.
All right, now we got Xavier Harrow, middle linebacker, fullback, class of 18, Balboa High
Shout out to the
School,
Bay Area.
San Francisco, California.
I ain't fullback. Y'all went old
We ain't
school. with-
getting no measurables down.
Hey, I'm him. Long hair, don't care. That's
Downhill.
Hey, oh my goodness
shit.
gracious. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, talk about that motherfucker.
That's a big
all
motherfucker.
downhill.
That's
Yo!
damn.
Hey, he an Islander.
He
He
look
play
like
like it.
Oh, yeah.
He
Give me
playing
some.
like it.
Oh, yeah. Sco.
Yeah.
Touch paint.
I mean,
He just want to rush it over.
He wanted, yeah.
He just want to rush
Right.
shit over, bro.
He want to wreck shit. Boom. Block the
That's
block the punt.
Lay up.
Scoop and score.
he got that, John.
Oh, yeah.
That's easy.
Buddy balling.
Easy
Gotta
work.
get him a head and shoulders.
That's a
up.
big
Head
ass
and
motherfucker. He
shoulders
got a
deal.
gut
Gotta
on
get
his
his
shoulder.
NIL,
Gotta get his head and shoulders
NIL
deal.
coming.
Oh my God. He looked like a guard playing linebacker, son.
Downhill.
Hey, that's a
Oh, he
tackling
fit
motherfucker, boy.
motherfuckers
he
up.
He hitting everything that's
Hey, that's
moving.
a tackling.
I see
He
him
man like to hit,
5'5".
Yeah.
Yeah, we like it. All
Yeah.
right.
Young
All
Ray
right.
Malaluga in this thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, phone, we'll get that bitch out.
Yeah.
Get it to him.
Ball out.
Yep. Yep. Oh, yeah,
All right.
hit.
Hey, quick question. Did y'all say turnover when the defense get the ball?
It's a turnover.
No, it's not. When the defense get the ball, it's not a turnover.
It's a takeaway.
Thank you.
It's a
Offense turns
it's a
the ball,
turnover.
right.
Yeah, it's a
For y'all,
turnover.
it's a turn.
I said you on defense. You take
I'm
it
on
away.
offense. It's a turnover to us. We turn the
That's
ball
it.
over to y'all.
Okay,
Y'all
went
take
back-
it away.
We went back to you was in 6th grade and you playing D tackle.
All right, well, it's a turn. Yeah, it's a takeaway. When you get the ball, takeaway. Well, when you play offense, it's a turnover.
Yes.
You get the ball away.
Keep the ball.
All right. So, damn, we got a pick for this week.
Oh yeah, I already know who I'm going with.
It's to
It's
me,
either
it's
two
between the
people.
last two.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Between
I'm
the
gonna have
last
to go
two.
with Lucas.
Yeah. Shearhorn.
Yeah, Shearhorn in the
Shearhorn.
building.
That's up.
QB was showing out right now.
Oh, yeah,
Good luck at Kennesaw State, man.
Good luck.
State,
Hopefully you can turn things around out there.
I mean, come on, baby.
Do your thing. Use your
You
feet.
ain't got to worry about it, baby. You ain't got nothing to lose.
Just go out there and
do you.
If they was the sorrier team, man, like, come on, bro. You ain't got nowhere to go but up.
Facts.
That's like when people talking about some, y'all was 2-9, but 2 and whatever the fuck Panthers were last year. Guess what? We got to win 2 games. That's a good season.
Successful season.
That's successful. We win more than 2 games. Fuck y'all talking about. All right. We're going on to our next hour. The hour that King has been waiting.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
Big back.
The wings probably cold now, but there we go.
Everybody
got
definitely
wings.
cold. But I'm going to warm mine up.
Yeah,
Warm them up. Nigga, what?
They ain't no real big Mac, JC.
Listen, I don't give a fuck about this.
You
Nigga
a fat
hungry.
ass nigga.
Nigga fucking hungry, man. All right. You put Man put another one in there?
That one for Bates. And the other one for May.
Big.
Sweet didn't want none.
That's right. Sweet didn't get one.
This nigga said he on a diet. He on a diet.
He on a diet.
It's discipline, bro.
Barbecue and ranch.
Yeah, go ahead, Lito. These for you, man. You get yours? Okay, bet. We got an extra.
Yeah, man got his already. That's all the sauce. That's a ranch.
Oh, the sauces and shit. Damn, we got a whole
everything to the left. Pass the
whole platter. I think that's for you.
Yeah, you got to get this one of those. Yours.
All right, let's get going.
Oh,
That's yours, Lito.
All right, first up.
You got wings and fries.
Yeah, wings and fries. All right, first up.
And the ranch and the barbecue sauce. Bates got all the sauce.
I do got all the sauce.
What the bruh? What the fuck is this?
What the hell?
Bro, what
the hell
Are those like mini?
I thought that was Nick at first.
That man got a goddamn grill, the grill ones on his feet.
The grill ones.
I ain't gonna lie, that's outrageous.
That's clever.
That's ridiculous, bro.
Hell no, that's some
Nah,
funny
I'm
ass
getting them a grill hot
content.
dog,
Some
yeah.
funny
Ain't
ass
nothing but hot
content.
dogs.
That's like some shit somebody in Texas would do
That's crazy, bro.
on some boots.
All right, that that couldn't have been actual submission. Right?
No, that wasn't a real
Okay, I was
submission.
like, what the hell?
Who put that in there?
Man.
May
Probably
did.
man.
Just some random
You
shit.
close to getting suspended.
Hold on, that was his submission?
Oh, man.
That was his submission?
Man.
That was the intro. Okay, now okay.
Clean up.
All
No,
right.
bro, no.
Get to the submission.
You tripping? You changing, bro?
No, this not this. Wait,
Oh.
that was his submission.
The
Fake?
Luther Burger. I remember this episode.
This my submission. Is this
The
May May's
Luther,
submission?
like the real life. Somebody made like the real live Luther.
Yeah, somebody made
bro.
it. Yeah,
From the Boondocks.
from the Boondocks.
That's some big backery.
That is definitely some big
I
bag.
ain't
That's a
gonna
big
lie.
backery.
I'm not fucking with it.
Can't fuck with the Luther.
Nah, bro.
It killed a nigga.
It literally, y'all see
did.
it turned a
It
nigga to a whole crackhead, bro.
It did. You remember that shit?
It did.
Bro, the
Yeah.
park turned into a fucked up ass place to go.
It did, bro.
I mean, but technically, if it's good enough, if it's good enough to turn you to a fiend for the food, you know what I'm saying?
That means it's good.
It is. It got to be good
Gotta be.
All right.
for
hold
health
on.
reasons. No.
Y'all worry about the wrong shit.
Lito, see, this is shit I had a problem with last time. These
What is- y'all
niggas
worry
is
about the
doing
wrong
some
shit.
savage, nasty ass shit.
What is this?
You fucking with? Oh, so this big back hour for the big back. This nigga gonna text the group chat talking about some. Hey, let's just make big back hour a full hour.
A 4 hour.
A full hour.
Cut it the
Big
fuck
bag.
out, bro.
Anyway, they got the Luther Burger from the Boondocks on here.
Okay.
You remember that episode? Oh damn!
Oh, bro, you got
Well,
well, that one.
In the episode, that burger killed a motherfucker. So
It killed a few people.
He wanted a restaurant, so he turned that bitch into just giving people the itis. He put beds in that bitch. He made the Luther Burger. Niggas were eating the burger and going to sleep right there. In the
That's
restaurant.
exactly what big backing, the definition of big backing.
Now that is the definition.
So what y'all, I don't see the problem.
I told you about this when we had the conversation about McDonald's going Krispy Kreme linking up.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not doing that.
it's too much.
It's too much, bro.
I mean,
My burger and donuts do not need to cross feed each other.
Why not?
They meant
that
to be
shit. That shit kind of look.
What
It
are
kind of
you talking
look
about?
like.
Yeah,
I
I'm-
give it a 7 just because like
I'm a
it
skinny
killed a
fat
nigga.
But that patty don't look real.
I'm a skinny fat nigga.
You
I don't
fuck
know.
with
it.
I
You like it?
yeah,
You
I
fuck
give it
with
a
that?
spin. I give it a spin.
Oh,
Exactly. I give it a 7 because it killed a nigga. But like,
oh,
I
so
mean-
it would have had a 9 or something.
oh
You
hell
taking
yeah.
points away because it killed somebody?
Yes.
Damn, I gave it points.
This nigga stupid, bro.
I gave it an extra point and made it a 9 just because somebody died.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, shit.
Like, what's up next?
All right, we got King submission in here.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go, some more donuts.
Oh, yeah. No, this one actually fine.
5.
Krispy Kreme peach cobbler.
All right, I'm with that.
Yeah.
I'm with that.
Buddy whipped this right here.
Check him out.
I'm with that. Was he country?
Oh, of course.
Gotta have. You gotta be
He cooking
Krispy
outside.
Kreme peach cobbler.
He cooking outside.
Watch it, sweep.
Yeah, niggas up north ain't cooking outside.
Mm-mm.
Damn.
We quartered them bitches.
Oh.
Drizzle them. Mm-hmm. And get your peaches.
Peaches in a can. Yeah, he did that.
Yeah, I'm fucking with it. I'm getting that bit 10 out of 10.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Yeah.
10
Big
out of 10.
facts. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts.
Nah, shit. I ain't even gotta see this thing. Somebody over coming, goddamn, so unhealthy. But I'm sold.
Nah, quit playing. Them peaches for sure healthy for you.
You said you want your back big. It's gonna make it big.
Nah, that's it. Nah, I'm for all this.
Yeah.
I want my donuts like this.
They look foul.
Okay.
Hell
put 'em on
yeah. That's 10 out of 10 big back right there.
Yeah.
That's my first 10 out of 10 big back ever.
For you, yeah, absolutely. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
$3.50 for like 25 minutes.
Next up.
That's what he said.
You DM'd him.
I'm going to.
Oh, this nigga be trying to DM everybody, bro. Nah, just tell him we
Trying to
need
get
pounds.
paid, yeah.
Like,
Tell
damn,
Faye we
nigga.
need.
All right, man got this burger in here.
Nah. Crab
Cake.
triple cheese.
Wait, the crab cake is the bun?
Bun.
Yeah.
Okay, man.
All right, now I ain't mad at that.
Yeah, that look foul.
Yeah,
I ain't mad at that at all.
It look
Real
foul.
surf and turf.
Yeah.
Servitor, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, it look foul.
I ain't mad at that at all.
Nah, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, I ain't even gotta see how it's being made.
I ain't never had that before. I never thought about that.
Never.
Man, that's
What
Right.
y'all doing in Baltimore? Y'all ain't came up with that yet? A servitor?
they probably have.
They have. Some nigga done
There's
cooked
some nigga
that.
been doing it for years.
Yeah.
Big Backin' wasn't cool yet. That's the only problem.
Yeah, he couldn't tell everybody about this.
He was doing that shit at the
Go
house
to
by
the
himself.
low.
They'll shut this shit down. But this right here, yeah.
Nah, that shit look fine with the
Oh, yeah.
with the aioli.
Hey, lay low.
Lay y'all, nigga.
Hey, I'm gonna get that bit 10.
That's fine.
I'm going 15.
The nigga said he going 15.
15 backs.
Man.
All right, man. We gotta address something for real quick. Was that was your first submission, bro? With the shoes on the grill?
He meant it to be a joke, bro.
He said it was an intro.
He said it was
That
an
nigga
intro.
started.
But we short a submission for that shit.
Yeah, because we supposed to have 4, yeah.
Man,
that
out
was
here
a
playing with Big Back out, you fucking on probation.
Hey, but send another one, man.
They gonna
Hurry
get
up.
on your ass in Discord.
On me, bro.
Send another one, man. You better hurry up.
Nah, it's
too late?
it's getting too
That
late.
man
man.
always got one in the
While we
clip.
waiting on that, Lito, what's been your favorite city to like go see a sporting event?
Go see a sporting event. It's a good one. At the time, let me think. Probably go sport by sport. But,
Sport by sport be fire, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
football, Seattle.
Okay.
And I've been to a few Seahawks games, and it's always lit. And at the time, I was smoking, so you know what I'm saying. They got good smokes out there, and good seafood, and just the whole experience of it. But just even on the crowd level, like the 12 men out there is they on some other shit. It's like an atmosphere thing.
It's loud.
Time out. Did you catch a fish at the market? You go to the market?
I went to the market. I ain't catch a fish though.
Okay.
You didn't catch a fish either?
I ain't try. I was just walking.
Oh yeah, we had a nigga that was supposed to try.
Sweet was scary though. He said he'd do it, and then he chickened out.
Fake caught a fish, bro. I wasn't about to catch no fish.
But it was I would say Seattle, but I also went to a playoff game in Cincinnati, and it was wild as fuck. Like Cincinnati,
it was cold as hell out there.
Yeah, it was very cold, but I saw like no less than like 15 fights.
Oh, wow.
That was like, I think it was Steelers. Matter of fact, it was the game when AB got clothesline.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
I was at that game, and it was
perfect.
Yeah, it was so much action in the stands. Like I saw a fight at the concession stands. Like before I even got to my seat, I was like, man, this is going down.
A division playoff game?
Yeah, it was serious.
You think the regular season division games are crazy? The playoff games
that
even
game
worse.
was like an experience all its own. But just overall, like I like the the whole like Seattle atmosphere. Trying to think, NBA. I mean, I like probably the same thing. I've been to like Nuggets games and that was live.
Mm-hmm.
So I would probably lean toward Denver.
Okay.
But this was, I mean, they wasn't even as good at the time. It was just kind of.
It was just a vibe.
Yeah. I went. I was courtside for my birthday one year, and I think this one when Cousins was still with the Pelicans, and it was just live. Like he came like hollered at me, fuck with me before the game and shit. Like they about to do the national anthem. He just went out his way to, you know what I'm saying, come chop it up.
That was
like,
Nah, that's live.
real nigga shit.
Hell yeah.
That's live.
So maybe it's more like memorable experience versus like city for city. I went to a baseball game in Fenway Park. That was I ain't like a super baseball fan, but that was kind of a cool experience as far as on the baseball end. Then hockey, the Preds, like our fans, they be on some other shit.
They do. Preds games are crazy.
Yeah, I like the Preds game, so I'm gonna stick with the home team on that one.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
We got anything else in the sports world?
I'm trying to go to every stadium and every NBA arena though. It's like some bucket list shit. Probably have been about half of them now. So
I was gonna ask which ones you got left, or which one have you already done?
I had to look at the list.
You gotta look and see.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm just can't wait for the return to 12, bro. Big 12 return.
For sure. Look, I got it as a jersey. Even though it's a Redbirds collab.
Hey, you already know first game of the season, I'm popping out with my jersey on.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Charlotte, I'm coming that bitch with 20 different Grizzly jerseys on. You hear me? Zebo, Marcus, I even got a big country Brian Reeves jersey.
Ooh, big country.
You hear me? Shane Battier, nigga.
Ooh, Shane
Battier.
I was gonna say, you got Stromile jersey.
Come on, bro. First team all defense, Tony Allen, baby. Come on, bro.
First team all defense.
Rudy Gay.
Bro, I was looking at Stromile Swift highlights about 2 weeks ago.
Everybody.
One of the best.
In game, bro. The nigga did a windmill off of Vert. I think he was with the Rockets. Well, he did it a couple times with the Grizzlies too. Off Vert. Yeah, windmill. Click on that motherfucker face. Nigga, this man was ridiculous, bro.
Stromile.
The Stroh show, they used to do the, that shit used to be hard, bro.
Yeah.
That nigga used to be the truth. That was a sorry ass Grizzly team too.
That was exciting as shit though.
It was. That was a young pal.
Yeah, that was lit then. Though. That's the thing.
Yeah. We ain't had Conley yet. J. Will was out there.
Yeah.
Shit. I just want to see
was
that.
Was that in the pyramid right there?
Yeah, that's in the pyramid.
Was that in the pyramid?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious. Pyramid. That was terrible seats, man.
Oh yeah, felt like you about to fall out the sky. I just want to see the one where he windmill that motherfucker. Who's that? Sabonis right there?
Let's count down. It's gonna get crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's probably towards the top.
Shit, man, he was doing this with the rock
and under.
Hey,
oh shit! Sorry, audio listeners. Hey,
we watching them now. We watching them now, man.
It's just a show, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is nostalgia.
2 feet, big 2 feet dunker.
Yeah,
man. What?
Hey,
who your favorite hooper leader of all time? Jordan.
Penny Hardaway.
Oh,
okay.
You can rock with that all day.
Memphis legend with a Memphis legend. Okay.
Yeah.
Another 2 feet jump.
Yep.
The man came out two.
He
coming out two.
Hey, that one, that dribble move he got, that can't nobody else really do.
Can't nobody do that, Joe. You talking about the one when he go behind the back and step back?
And step back with, oh my God.
Yeah. But
no, Faye. No, Faye. No,
leave it here. We just talking.
He quit with the keyboard now. He quit with the keyboard now. We want to see the dunk face.
Yes.
Shit.
You know what we here for? Man, take a flight, man.
I think Magic Johnson was my first favorite player when I was real young.
Yeah.
But I mean, then Penny was kind of like 2.0 of that.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And big.
That's the one right there.
That was the one.
Bruh.
That was crazy.
He got another one too.
Yeah,
he did in front of him.
He got a couple
of them. Yeah, he did in front of him.
Man,
they got dunk contest dunks and everything.
I don't even remember him in the dunk contest. I was young nigga. What is though? Like 02 or 1.
A while ago.
Yeah, because they got them jerseys on. It happened in 2000.
Yeah.
That's still been cool.
Man, who catching bodies?
All right, we got anything else in this sports world before we get up out of here?
Nah, nothing is
Oh,
gonna be
tell
dated.
us about what you got coming up. You got a show coming up. You
Yes,
over here running
sir.
down the street and shit.
Album coming up.
Album coming up, show coming
Nigga
up. We pulling up Brooklyn
looking
Road
like
now.
a jogger and shit.
Hell yeah.
I'm a jogger. I just ran in a 5K on June.
Whoa, for real?
What's your time?
The Music City Giant.
26:57.
That pretty good. That pretty good.
He about to test this nigga.
That pretty good.
Yeah.
No bullshit. That's
I'm-
pretty good time.
That's lit.
Yeah, I'm trying to get down to 25. That's
Yeah.
the target time for the 5K. I'm gonna run another one on the 4th of July too. But I'm dropping Past the Present 2/4 My Foes 3 this Friday, June 28th. I'm dropping again on the 4th of July, AT&T 3. These like Jacking for Beats projects for, people in my core audience. I'm continuing some series that I started yesteryear. Just really trying to light a fire, up under myself. And I'm dropping a studio album, an actual formal album on the same day as the NCAA football game, so July 19th. And the name of my album, I haven't told anybody, so y'all get the scoop first.
Exclusive.
Is Imposter Syndrome.
There we go.
That's actually
There we
the name
go.
of my album. And just kind of tapping into the idea of like I feel like one of the lanes that my music exists in is like mental health rap. And from post-traumatic stress to mental warfare, separation anxiety. Like even that war myself is just kind of tapping into like it's like an uncharted territory. Like us as black men, it's kind of the worst kept secret that we deal with trauma. We bottle things up, and that whole element of our mental state is kind of stigmatized. And like I said, that the personality piece of it, like I just want to bring it to the forefront. I want to speak for those that don't have that voice, and also people that's trying to like reconcile with it. So the imposter syndrome piece is kind of a dual meaning of like, one, I think most of the people in the hip hop world is fronting and not presenting their authentic selves, but also true to the definition of imposter syndrome. Like I've been in spaces where I didn't feel like my best was good enough. And sometimes that in itself, that mind frame will hold you back. It's kind of like parallel to like anxiety, where you can kind of think yourself into like a relative like coma almost. Yeah. And so I'm on this piece, I'm just, it is what it is. I'm just presenting, myself in most authentic form. I'm talking about, the highs and lows and in between. So the first visual I put out on Father's Day was a song called Genesis that I wrote to my daughter. Cause like that's me. And purest form. Like that's my purpose. That's the primary reason why I'm still doing this, cause it still makes sense to and it's lucrative. But whereas I may have fallen out of love with rap at times, I got a little person that depends on me. And so I felt compelled to use my gift to, to be plentiful, and I gotta make it happen for her sake. So that was my lead single, if you will. But also just well timed, just kind of celebrating the whole element of fatherhood. It's like nothing that I could do in the rap world or nothing I've done compares to, that role that I played. Yeah. So I'm putting that out in front of it. Like I said, the imposter syndrome. For all the people that we prop up and look at the way they present themselves is cool. Like ain't nothing cooler than like being true to yourself. And, having some intact core values. So and like I said, even in between, like it's not that it's gonna all be positive spirit and uplifted, but I can call myself on my flaws. On this project, I got a song like where I'm speaking almost as if I'm talking to a therapist. On the song, or there's a few records where I think the next one that I'm gonna put out, I'm talking to myself.
I feel like you got a lot of your like the ones that all the tapes you talking about. I feel like a lot of that those tracks is like that. Like it's like you talking to a therapist, or even like you said earlier, you said like you saying something that might resonate with this person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like for me, that's why I fuck with you so hard, like that, like that mental warfare shit, because niggas go through it in their mind no matter what you doing. So for me, just with football, it was like that was my therapy to listen to this nigga talk about some shit that I don't hear other niggas talk about. Whether it's on music, in the house, friends, like I ain't hear nobody talk about, hey, nigga, I'm mentally fucked up. Even at a time when I was in high school, in college, you know what I'm saying, we weren't on that. Nobody was on thinking about that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
and it's just being more like in tune with it. Like as I grow, as I wise up, you know, nobody getting no younger. It's like I'm more aware of it. Like I think a lot of times what I was doing, what I was tapping into, I didn't even realize I was doing it. I just was being me. Or this, you know what I'm saying? I was having migraine headaches because I was sipping syrup every day. I really didn't correlate the two. I didn't look at my lack of sleep as a byproduct of this because I just was going through the motions. I just was doing what I was doing. So I got a song called Lean on that project. And then I got a song called Nortriptyline.
And both of them was hit.
It wasn't celebrating either. It was just my reality. You know what I'm saying? I was drinking syrup every day. And I also went to the doctor like, why the fuck my head hurting like this? Like, you know what I'm saying?
And you said that a couple times once, my head hurt.
Yeah, real talk.
My head hurt.
But you know, like what they prescribed for me, I'm like, this shit it ain't agreeing with me. I took this shit like 2 days and was like, nah, I gotta figure this out. So it then turned into like fitness. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, like taking better care of myself, you know what I'm saying? From the top down, I started to, you know what I'm saying, change some physical things, change my diet, and then it changed my mental makeup. And so eventually, like, I feel like I got to put that on display too. That's why I'm jogging in promo for like this how I'm living now. The same way I had a syrup bottle on the mixtape cover, like this how I'm really rocking. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm chasing a 5-yard around the house. And that's part of it. Like, I gotta get in shape because she ain't getting no smiler. Like, she still want me to pick up. I still gotta rock her to sleep and stuff. So let me get my ass in this weight room or whatever it might
Enjoy
be.
it.
And making that cool too.
Yeah, girls, them girls don't give a fuck how big and how old they are, nigga. If they say pick, hey, can you pick me up?
Even when they 6'3".
I know. I even be looking at
that's nigga said 6'3".
Camille leg this long, down there dragging on the floor, bro. You just carry.
First thing she do, she still run and jump. She jumped now.
Yeah.
6'3". And she already jumping out the gym volleyball, so she jumped. So I gotta
get ready.
Nigga need a new
brace
hip.
up.
Nigga got the brace. You gotta get in your stance.
Yeah, like man. That don't like say all the, you know, we got girls, so we know that don't go nowhere. That don't ever. No matter how old they get, it's still, you know, because to us, we still gonna to them, we still gonna be no matter how old they get. So enjoy it.
Shout out to all the dads out there.
Shout out to the dads, man.
But yeah, the imposter syndrome is like being willing to call myself out on certain things, or like, because awareness is, you know what I'm saying, I guess the segue to accountability for it. And so, like I said, the next record is, I'm talking to myself, but I don't frame the record like that. I'm just rapping. So you hear from the listener standpoint, and it's like, you might be like, yeah, I feel just like that. But in truth, I wrote this to myself.
That's how a lot of that's how your shit be feeling, bro.
But it was more, even that much more intentional. Like I'm being more intentional about it. And just a feeling. Because like I ain't really, I understand that my music is like a motive. And so I'm just trying to really tap into this core feeling, whether it's a positive spirit of emotion or otherwise. I just want you to feel something, you know? So like you was talking about production, beat selection. I stayed in kind of a narrow pocket because I wanted to make sure the music made you feel this on this project. I come behind that, and I'm planning to do an entire project with band play. And, you know, that's my guy. He out of here, you know what I'm saying? Another level and taking this shit across the world.
Shout out to band play.
And we probably be in a whole nother pocket with it. You know what I'm saying? And it might be a little lighter, but it's got some range to it too. But with this, you know what I'm saying, I'm actually like trying to craft a certain thing. My last album was on the screen over there, Love Drug. Yeah. I was coming out of a longer than ever hiatus. And so the same thing, I wanted the music to match all them feelings I felt that pushed me back into the booth. And after doing that, and it's like, all right, maybe I feel a little bit better about it. Now I'm like, all right, what's my best foot forward with this? And for sure, I ain't competing with nobody, you know, other than just trying to be my best version of myself. So yeah, that's where I'm at. And I just think that in itself is makes it worth doing. Like the effect that you said my music had on you in college times, it's people that's grown up with me throughout all of this. So I just want to make sure I continue to grow.
Shit.
Yeah, definitely. Like you said, I've been a fan from day one.
Right. Before the nigga was
day one, yeah.
That's what's up.
All-star. Well, I know that's Maine. I know Maine when he became All-Star. Yeah.
So you talked about your hiatus, and you wrote that letter coming back. I mean, I know it's a lot of emotions. Like during your time out, you was still making music, or was you like, just really stepped away from it?
I made music like occasionally, but I wasn't really working toward a project, which was different, But I wasn't. My heart wasn't really in it anymore.
What was I guess like what was the thing that brought you to that point where you needed to take some time away?
I mean, in general, loss of love. Like when 2017, I went on a tour with Don Tripp. We went on a 43-city run, and I say somewhere in the first 6 months of 2017, I probably like had more success than in any stretch of time in my career. Like going back and forth across the country, we dropped Step Brothers 3. It was like critically acclaimed. It did well. I was just dropping music, putting music out. I was in a very like free space. And then a lot of stuff happened like early in that summer. A couple things happened within a few days of each other. I got into like a high profile altercation, and then I got in some trouble, like, real trouble a few days later. And it made everything that I had been doing like feel like it meant nothing.
Yeah.
Because one, I was able, like, in a matter of days, something happened, and had I reacted further, I'd have put myself in a blind. And so, and people's reaction to it was like, oh man, how you go out like that? Like, and I'm like, everybody know it could have went different.
Yeah.
And I just had to accept the fallout of it. Then a couple of days later, I got into like an even more real situation. And it seemed like them same people that had that opinion was like, oh man, you crashing out. You stupid, man. Why you do that? Like, so I was at a crossroads. I'm like, man, you damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Right.
Same lesson that we was talking about earlier when it's like, you in it or you like, and even then with all the success and living well, it was like, man, I'm still at kind of, tiptoeing that line of perception and reality.
Yeah.
And it just made it, like, taking inventory of it, I was like, man, this shit don't matter. Because the same people that prop you up or condemn you at the first chance, I felt like it was so many people like that was waiting on me to slip up and go out sad or whatever. Or it was so many people that was like disappointed, on the flip side. And I'm like, I couldn't make sense of it for nobody else. And I'm like, man, I'm really living through the lens of the rapper.
Right.
And it's got a, you know what I'm saying? It was like almost a personal conflict. Now with that, I still, like, this is how I pay my bills. This is what I do for a living. I was almost rapping as a form of therapy or as like an outlet. And fast forward within like, I'm dealing with, a legal situation. I'm going to court and dealing with like my freedom and real life stuff, you know what I'm saying? Dealing with that. And then I'm expecting a child, kind of all of this is happening at the same time. So, it just did a lot to like my mind frame overall. And I came out of the other side of it, dealt with the legal stuff, dealt with itself, and otherwise, politics and whatever else. Having a child, just my whole like perspective just shifted completely. But it was the simple answer would be like, oh, I became a dad, but it really wasn't that simple.
Yeah, a lot of shit that led up to you getting out of it.
And the time, like, but that gave me like a, like it was like a grounding influence. And, also like I said, having a girl was like, I had to take inventory of like the man I wanted to be. And so much of this lane, this career path, it's misogynistic and otherwise. And I'm just like, man, what am I doing? How? And she's smart as hell. At some point, I'm like, I'm gonna have to make sense of all this.
She's
asking a lot of questions.
She's gonna hear some shit. Yeah.
And so
she just gotta ask.
So even it's
like, for sure, she's gonna ask him. Sure.
So I'm like, I think I can. One of the things I always want to tell her the truth, but I'm like, I think I can reconcile and make sense of. From this point, this is how I decided to approach it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't judge me so much as the sins of my past, but you know where I'm aiming to be, or where I am, you know, when I did change my mind or otherwise, or change how I move. And it just, like on a life level, it just became less of a priority. So creatively, I struggle with like, what am I projecting versus what are like actually like my ideals. And during that time, I took a slight pronounced break from the time she was born in 2018. I dropped the album in 2020 called Paternity Leave. And the premise of that album was my fatherhood journey. Because the same way that we talk about the framework of Cold Turkey, like most of my projects are time capsules. That's why I want to make it and capture like a moment in time. Like this is what my music sounded like.
That's storytelling.
And so, you know, I had Girl Dad record. I had Daddy Issues. I had a song called Baby Mama Trauma. Like this is my, you know what I'm saying? You know, stream of consciousness rap. This is what was going on in my world. Even the I think Driver's Seat is like, I'm talking about having a car seat in the back seat. Like I ain't, you know, I had songs like Riding Getting Blunted back in the day. Like that was riding around getting dumb high. Now I'm in my driver's seat, car seat in the back. Gotta save and invest, start teaching them that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just I'm giving you a peek into, you know, where I'm at with it. Cause for sure it's a lot of people out there, you know, on the same type of time. Yeah. But I made this album, Paternity Leave. And once I was very like satisfied with it. I felt good about it as a body of work and my art. But from there, I ain't really know where to go. Because I'm like, what do I do? Paternity leave too? You know, daddy duty? Like, what's my next? Like, I'm going to the well too many times. As an artist, I never wanted to present the same picture over and over. Great artists, like, you know, they painted the Mona Lisa, but shit, you ain't gonna get Mona Lisa the second. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And so past that, I ain't really know where to go with it, honestly. And then other things like in that letter that you pulled up, like it was just things that happened like when Dolph passed and otherwise other things that I just fell further out of love with artists, you know what I'm saying? It's just like I'm cool on it for a while. And Trip going on the run he was going on was really inspiring for me. And I had talks with him that kind of helped push me into the space of doing like the Love Drug album, getting that together. And of course we like perpetually working toward another Step Brothers, but we want to bottle up that same feeling we had on the first one. It was just like, just lock us in a room with some beats and let us come out with some magic rather than being like, man, we need to drop it by this time. So let's put that kind of pressure. Like, let's just let the magic happen. But like now I feel like I'm closer to being inspired. I'm just trying to get back to like having fun and enjoying it. Yeah. Because I used to do it for free, do it as a passion project. I used to want to be the best rapper. And like I said, now I'm in a space like I ain't competing because most of the people in it ain't competing. They ain't trying to be the best nothing, but the biggest gangster with the most bodies and you know what I'm saying, and wearing the most, I got better jewelry than you or whatever. And I'm like, I mean, some of it is cultural, some of it is what it always was on certain levels, but I'm just I'm on a different vibration, honestly. And really slick proud of that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Should be. Hell yeah. Congrats. Hey, but first of all, anybody got anything before we get up out of here?
Shit, well, first, I do want to commend you though, man, because like hearing you, hearing you talk as far as like just taking care of yourself. I mean, like you look good, smelling good. You know what I'm saying? Taking care of your health. Get out here.
No, I ain't gonna lie. We did smell it.
We did earlier. I said, bro, it wasn't me. You know, it wasn't me. But now, like real talk, man, like for real.
What you said, nigga?
You said them niggas being weird, bro.
Real talk, like.
The Memphis niggas.
I see a lot of brothers. Not a lot of brothers. I just know like a lot of brothers at like a certain age, point in their career, then especially after fatherhood and everything, you know, it's real easy to just, you know, kind of, you know, just sit back and not really do much, or you just get stuck in the grind to where you forget about taking care of yourself too. Yeah. And, you know, being fathers, especially raising girls, we gotta be the best version of ourselves. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All the time. So that's across our boards. Like, you know, from, you know, the way that we look, the way we present ourselves, things that we say, the way we take care of our bodies, like that's really important. Like, I hear you say that, you know what I'm saying, is dope. It's fire, bro. It's fire.
Sure. I mean, because I can, the same way I was talking about my voice being different, I'm hearing you play one record, I was like, in my head, I'm like, why the hell was I so mad? Like, that's what I take from it, because I can remember what studio I recorded that song. Yeah, you know, I know the mind frame. I know why I was mad, but I'm like, that shit didn't matter. It didn't matter as much as it did to me then. But just the same, somebody else might have took from that, and hearing that song was their escape. And instead of them going to do something stupid, they just lived through the music in that moment. Like you said, you might have been in the gym working out to it, getting ready to try to get to the league instead of being elsewhere or whatever. So I feel like things happen how they supposed to happen in perfect order. But I look back on it like, I don't never want to be in that mind frame again. Like, let me channel something different. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And or present it. Because it's just as important. Like, the same way I was saying, I felt like I had to tuck my intellect in at a time because it wasn't trendy. It wasn't trendy. It wasn't. I didn't know. I had a confidence that it would be accepted. You know, versus later, like, man, I'm
be you.
Right. Yeah. And as they say, like, you feel like you the smartest in the room, you in the wrong fucking room. Like, I wasn't looking at it like then. Because I used to feel like that, like, man, I get it, you know what I'm saying? But I'm probably like vibrating lower to put myself in certain spaces. But I accepted that too, versus, you know, running from it.
Right. Well, I appreciate you personally just for coming on here, man.
Yeah, sure.
And just talking with us and just giving us that, you know what I'm saying, like watching somebody from afar, you know what I'm saying, admiring them for what they doing, as, you know what I'm saying, for me as far as music, you know what I'm saying, it's a different type of feeling where you can get to sit down and have a real conversation. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, because all this shit I'm talking about before this, like, that shit I've been wanting to know for a long time. So when you talking about sports, nigga, we ain't got no sports right now. It's about Lito.
I'm going to come back and chop it up on sports.
Yeah, for sure. You got to do that, man.
You know,
when it's season, for sure.
I was going to say when it's in season, because I'm a big fan of y'all platform, you know, especially, obviously, y'all got the insight on the football level. Yeah, so I've been locked in. You know, when NFL season and college season is in, y'all touch on the hot topics in a unique way. And obviously, this has been my guy for 30 years plus.
My dog.
So, you know what I'm saying, seeing him in this space is like refreshing, because I've known him, you know what I'm saying, from off the field, from behind the scenes, off the mic, like on a personal level. So, like, it's dope what y'all got going. I want to salute y'all for that too.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Sure.
Got to pull up during the season though.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
I'm over in Lipscomb too, so Friday, pull up on us on Fridays, bro.
Oh yeah,
check us out in Lipscomb.
Yeah,
Friday night football. Yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah, have a whole pod.
Y'all got a all-world staff over there, man. I need a position.
You can come pull up.
Yeah, I need a position, man. For me on the staff.
You want to sound us about it here?
All right, it's been another great episode. We appreciate everybody tapping in. We appreciate all the old roomies, the new roomies, man. If y'all haven't, go ahead, subscribe, tap into the socials, man. Tap in with Lito. We out of here, baby. Easy.
You already know what it is.
Easy.
If you have something to say, need a place to help you say it, check out the boys at the Raw Room Media Group to get information on recording the session.
Appreciate y'all for listening. Hey, follow us. Follow us at the Raw Room, Twitter, Instagram. Follow me at Wesson_son56 on Instagram. On Twitter, DB_5Trey.
Follow your boy JC, JCar_11, Twitter, Instagram, JCar_32. And the Raw Room is at raw__room.
Roomies, we appreciate y'all for listening. We'll tune in for your next week. Ease.